good morning. I think microphone should be working first try. Oh, there's new game mode? No, there's not. Okay, anyway. Hello. Good morning, everyone. When is the stream starting? The biggest words on the introduction screen is stream starting shortly. If you would learn to read, it'll really benefit you in the long run, trust me. Anyway, hello everybody. Music in the intro? I know. I actually fixed it this time. Well, not fixed it, I just put more music over the top of the older one, but yeah, I actually had time this morning before the stream, so I just threw that up real quick. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. Finishing off China today. Getting the J11A now. There's another J11. Woohoo. I'm going to be finishing spading this as well, hopefully. So yeah, that is the goal. Didn't know I had that. Alright, cool. Anyway. You overestimate us? True, yeah. God, smartest freezed viewer. Anyways. I just started playing War Thunder. Oh no, I was just playing War Thunder. My literacy is also fucking retarded today as well. Good to know. Did you get the banana decal yet? I did, yes. Did stream just started? Did indeed, yes. It was only just begun, and we get a full up tier. Great. Alright, great start. Amazing. We're gonna have to face fucking... It's not mixed though, so that's good. At least we have US on our team, because facing Phoenixes is not the most fun thing early game. But anyway. The fucking bomber children are still out in force. You'll have to see it. Game 1 ace. I think you jinxed us. The only thing I'm going to be getting in Game 1 is Decimated, it looks like, so... It's my birthday today? Happy birthday, dude. Hope you have a great day. Is the F5A good? No. Well, the American one is, yeah, because it's essentially just a copy-paste F5C, which is, I think, more expensive, and also you have to stock grind it, and it doesn't get the premium bonuses. The Chinese one is just it's just worse than the F5E in, like, most aspects, but it's just sort of shoved up here because it gets the 9Ps anyways, so, oh well. In my opinion, they should have just made it copy-paste the same as the US one, but oh well. We got this weird Frankenstein version instead, so. F5E or C? Oh, the E easily. The F5E is so much better than the C. What do you think is the most underrated and overrated jet in the game? That's a great question. I think the most overrated is the MiG-23ML, just because I kind of don't like it. Arguably the MiG-29 as well. The MiG-29s are kind of shit, and the Su-27s as well, actually. There's a lot of really overrated jets. All of them are Soviet. As far as underrated, I feel like I would... About, like, 6 months ago, I would have answered the Mirage 2000, but I don't think that's super underrated anymore. I think a lot of people actually know about it now. That's a good question. Underrated jet. I feel like you could probably still get away with calling the J7E underrated, because a lot of people still don't know about how good it is. That's a good one, actually. Probably like the EJ Kai, I think. That is definitely a very underrated plane. Incredibly strong. China again? Yeah, hopefully the last China stream for a little bit now. Just because I'm trying to grind through everything still, so it's taking ages. MiG-29G is kind of dog shit. I don't think it's super overrated or underrated. It's just, like, not good, essentially. Does your house want basketball court and a washing machine in size? No, I moved out of that, fortunately enough. I was in, like, a little fucking coffin house in Brisbane in Australia for a while, but I'm no longer there, so thank God. This isn't Terraria, I know, famous Terraria YouTuber playing War Thunder, but just give it a chance. I know it's a different game to what I would usually play, but trust me. Hi, hello. Any tips to grind a tree quicker? Play well. Learn how to play better. If you don't already know. Like, that is mostly what it boils down to. Just, if you learn the game, you're going to grind a lot quicker and try not to focus on the grind as much. He missed the shot and I turned into it. I really hate it when that happens, but meh. What are you going to do? He shot right, I tried to break right, and yeah, I missed. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, well. It was a pull-up tier anyways, I wasn't going to do anything. But do you do Twitch? No. I do not stream on Twitch because I think it's objectively quite a bad platform. So, did you see the Clash Royale shop offers? Yes, I did. That is fucking disgusting, by the way. Supercell should really be, like, not criminally charged, but, like, at least investigated for manipulation, because that shit is disgusting. A little, like, oh, if you pay for this, you get this and this for free, and then you have to pay for this, and then you get this for free, and then, like, it's so manipulative, it's disgusting, to be honest. They really should have just, like, bundled it all in one offer. But, you know, it's Supercell, so they're gonna do as much as they can to make money, so... Shame. Why don't you post the streams? So, YouTube has this really weird thing where if you make streams public, it'll start recommending them instead of the videos. Like, for whatever reason, all of the content on a channel is not in the algorithm separately. Like, to a degree it is, but they're all still fairly interlinked. Like, if they know that, like, that you like a certain channel, like, for example, if you've watched some of my videos in the past and they go, okay, well, you must really like Freeze, and so we're going to start recommending you more of his content. And then if I were to make these streams public, essentially what that would do is they would go, well, hey, they really like this content, so instead of recommending the 600-hour video again and improving that one in the algorithm, we're going to recommend a stream, and then it's much more likely that the viewers click off the stream, because, of course, YouTube streams aren't for everyone. I have some numbers on, like, the percentage of people who watch streams, and it's a very long way away from, like, the majority of the viewer base, so... Essentially, I just need to keep them unlisted for that reason, otherwise they will just start getting recommended. And then a lot of my other videos will start dropping views, which is really annoying, but it's the way that YouTube is set up, it's the way that the algorithm rolls, so I just gotta sort of work with it, not against it. So, yeah, that's why I keep them unlisted still. What do you think about Geometry Dash 2.2? I really like it, to be honest. I mean... The only part of it that I really use, platform is a ton of fun. It's a really good way to, like, decompress from having to beat a stressful level. And the new customization options are sick. I think the majority of my stuff is now 2.2 icons. Like, the majority of my little icon set, I guess you would call it. I don't really know what to call it, but... Either way, I think 2.2 was a really good update. It took a while to release, but yeah. It's still definitely worth the wait, in my opinion. I quite like it. How many trophies do I have in Clash Royale? I've been sitting at 9k for a very long time now, pretty much ever since it was added. I've essentially, ever since, like, 2018, I think I've just been, like, in the top trophy bracket. Actually, it would have been before 2018, holy shit, that would have been... 2017, maybe? I don't really know. I've been in Legends League for a very long time, regardless, so... but yeah, I am 9k trophies. Arena, what is it, 23? Yeah, fucking hell, they keep adding new shit, but... Yeah. I've always just been trying to, ladder push into Legends League. And I've gotten decently far. But... I think I've reached it quite a few times, actually. Trying to remember what all the terminology is. I haven't actually played the game competitively in a very long time. Ultimate Champion, sorry, that's the thing. My goal has mostly just been to ladder push to Ultimate Champion, and it was really, really hard back in the day, but it's become a shit ton easier now, and I've been able to do it pretty consistently if I want to, but I just don't really find the game very fun anymore, since a lot of the evolutions are just kind of bullshit, and the tower troops are even worse. I mostly quit when the tower troops were added just because it was like, there's no point in playing the game competitively anymore. It's lost any sense of competitiveness that it once had, so is what it is, but, you know. I was lazy there, I didn't want to actually gun kill him. Just lobbed a missile. The best F5 variant is the F5E, quite easily. What the fuck is that bridge? Okay. Interesting. Why China? Just because I've done, like, most nations, really? I don't know. I'm just doing them one at a time at this point, and China was one that was semi-interesting because of the J70. We actually hit this guy, but it did only give a crit because these guns are like wet toilet paper, so... I just play it on and off? Yeah, you don't want to play it competitively. It's a really shit game to play competitively. Clash Royale, that is, but... You know, it was what I enjoyed for a really long time growing up, so I ended up sticking to it, but... Used to be a nasty, Hound player, and then I switched to Elixir Golem, and then Elixir Golem got pushed completely out of the meta, and then I switched back to Hound. And then the game was shit, so I stopped playing. Sad. Go cockpit view? No, it makes me nauseous, so I'm not doing it. Unlucky. It's $30 a month to stay pro with a max deck? Yeah, I know. It's really upsetting what they've done to the game, but... Oh well. I can't do jack shit about it. Can you not team kill me, please? That was a really awful launch. Mostly just because he moved, unfortunately. So. He was completely unaware if I literally just, like, led it a little bit. Pontoon bridge? I mean, like, the connections on either side, not the bridge itself, sorry. Can you not ram me, dipshit, please? Yeah, I suck balls at aiming these guns because I haven't done it in such a long time. That's not going for me, but I still wanted to dodge. You are gun killing me, or at least trying to. Don't fire another one, it's going to team kill me. I'm not even catching him because it's a MiG-21. I'm just going to leave him alone. There's no last guy, there's another one. Nope, and then as soon as I give him space, he turns around. At least passive MiG-21 player. Go sustain with me, trust me. Don't get the shot there. I'm just going to try to force him into a sustained here. Nope, and he's running again. Lol. I mean, this is how you deal with an F5, but it's also why I fucking hate playing F5s, just because it's so boring. You just keep spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. Do I support Russia or Ukraine in a war? Man, this is a fucking video game live stream. Can you please not immediately think about politics? Play War Thunder competitively? Ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ah, good one. What is your main tech tree for planes? I don't have a main tech tree. I'm gonna have to juggle both of these MiG-21s alone now. It was a decent job, but it did no damage, so I'm okay with it. I don't actually think we win this fight. Because there's two of them. Unless this guy fucks up his turn here. Which he might have, actually. If one of these guys disengages, I'm just fucked. There's nothing I can do. So I'm just going to need to keep holding S here and just hope both of them keep thinking they're going to be able to kill me. He has a bit more speed than I do, so I think the GSH is just low enough velocity to where he won't get a shot on me here. I need to go sustain because I can't... I think I'm just lost. My teammates threw this match so hard, dude, but... yeah, I've lost this. I'm gonna need to go defensive. Or at least fucking try to. Fuck, the Lizoram doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, no, one of them disengaged. Yeah, there was literally nothing else I could do there. That really sucks, but my team just threw themselves at each other on head-ons, so, like, yeah. Nothing else I can do. That is where the FIV would have quite easily won that fight, which is why the F5E is a lot better than the F5A, just because... Yay, modification, woohoo. It's very frustrating, but, meh. As you can see, look at this. Look at the max thrust and the afterburn thrust. So 1430 afterburn thrust. And if we go to the F5E, has 2220. and 1480 max thrust. So essentially, the F5E on 100% throttle produces essentially more thrust than the F5A on Afterburner. So, like, it's such a massive difference between the two planes. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'd tried my best, but... Follow the F-22? Wow, you're so funny, dude. I've never heard that joke before. How unique. Wow. Favorite F-15 variant in War Thunder and IRL? In War Thunder, it's probably just the C MSIP, and in real life, it is the EX. Because, well, yeah, should be obvious. Me-1 drop guided bomb on Middle Eastern children. Why didn't you play the J11 that you had? Because the J11 sucks balls. It's horrible right now, so... I'd rather not play it. Do you like Ground LB? I do. I do quite enjoy Ground. Do you think they will add a new nation? Probably. I don't want them to, but I know they're probably gonna at some point, but... Favorite word in the English language? I don't know, actually. There's a lot of really good ones, but they just sort of like... I don't have one on the top of my head, so... I feel like that's a very weird thing to have a favorite of, but... Yeah. Why did you private your username? One is so the people who want to make, like, the shitty TikToks going, I killed Freezed in War Thunder, it's, like, basically impossible for them to do that. Another thing is just for being targeted in-game, because whenever I have my actual username up, a lot of the times I will just get, like, entirely focused down by someone, and it's really, really fucking annoying, because it means that I essentially lose a 10-minute game, which I just can't get any content out of, so I've just privated it for that reason, essentially. And by the way, before you say the little I killed Freeze TikToks are like an ego problem, like it is a legitimate thing which has happened a lot in the past, and it's very, very annoying, so... Yeah. So many NPCs in the chat, only questions? Yeah, I know. Shit just turns into like an interrogation after like 10 minutes. Anyways, to change the topic, I have a shit ton of ants on my desk, which are just like... appearing. Like, yeah, okay, so yesterday evening, I noticed there was, like, a little ant crawling across my desk, and I killed it. And then, like, as I was going to bed, I saw, like, a couple more. And then I woke up this morning, and I sat down at my desk, and they're just, like, they just keep appearing, like, out of nowhere, and then I kill them, and then just, like, 3 more appear somewhere else. Like, I don't know what I did to have them all appear, but, like, I swear there was, like, food or something, because... like, I just can't get rid of them now, so I'm probably gonna need to, like, move everything and do, like, a full desk clean-off later on, but... yeah, it's a bit of a pain. That's a big change of topic? Okay, well, my bad. I didn't want to get fucking interrogated the rest of the stream, dude. Go ahead and judge me on my fucking social skills now. Wow. Is that the A or the E? It is the F5A. It is the shit version. The ant gods are disappointed? I have angered the ants here. True. I shouldn't have killed that one ant. Now they're all just here. Do ants have a thing like that? I know certain animals, like, if one of them dies, it, like, releases a scent. And then, like, a bunch of others start getting attracted to it. I don't think ants are like that, right? Show us a Jube YouTube montage type 8 kill match. Jube doesn't even, like, do montages. He just does, like, good live commentary games, right? The snail has called its allies? Yeah, true. They're fucking, they're drones from Gaijin Entertainment watching, making sure I say the correct things. Obviously. Probably pheromones. Pheromones are like a mating thing though, right? It's like if you kill it, then it like attracts its little friendos to come say hi to you. Oh, you weren't spotted. Alright, neat. Thank you. That was very fun. Literally just spawned in behind me. Sick. I'd have been like climbing and then dived down. Very annoying. I regret stock running high tier aircraft. Yeah, I would as well. When are you dropping your next video? Hopefully this weekend, if all goes well. I was having a lot of audio issues on it, and I've finally found a way that I can get it sounding like relatively similar to... Essentially, it was a patch day video, and I recorded like 2 days worth of content, and day 1 was absolutely fine. Day 2 just had like really bad audio issues for whatever reason, and I think I've found a way to relatively fix it now, to where it's roughly in line with the other day. Like, it's gonna be like a little bit noticeable, but like it's still my voice. Like, it's not bad enough to where everyone's gonna start clicking off the video, I don't think. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get that out hopefully sometime this weekend. So we'll see. Favorite Swedish food? I don't know. I've never been to Sweden. Actually, I'm just gonna say the IKEA meatballs because fuck it, why not? What was the problem? What my current theory was that I had another piece of software open on my computer which I wouldn't normally have, and because of that, my computer changed microphone presets automatically, or it just like never loaded the preset in the first place, so it essentially just didn't sound right. Because like the actual like whenever I wasn't speaking too loudly, it sounded relatively okay. It's just like the gain was set like really weirdly on it, which meant it like was just too loud essentially, and it made the rest of it sound really bizarre. I'm not really sure what the issue is still, and I sort of know how to prevent it, but I'm just gonna have to sort of hope that it doesn't happen again, because I've had a lot of similar issues in the past happen, and it's essentially just been like working through it. But it's because I've made like much longer content, it's been a lot easier to fix, or at least just remove from the video overall, but like with this one I just couldn't do that, so it was either fix the audio or scrap it entirely, so it was a bit of a nightmare to do, but I managed to I think I've managed to make it sound decent though, which is nice, so it's just going to be some more effort to get the video out, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Do you have a max texture for ground? I think I'm like 7 vehicles off Germany max. I'm pretty close, I'm getting there. Favorite Aussie food? Nutri-Grain, easily. Second, your premium time runs out, there's no choice to shove it down my throat. Confirmation bias, and you're just kind of stupid, I hate to break it to you, but no, that's not actually a thing that happens in game. If anything, I had better luck when I didn't have premium time than when I do, so there's that, but... No, that's entirely your perception of the issue, so... Do you speak any other languages? I speak, British, Australian, and American. No, I don't. I only speak English. I just like Afghanistan. I like small Afghan, but I hate big Afghan. The EC version of it just sucks balls, so... Was it a good idea to get the MiG-23 to grind out the Soviet tech tree? Yeah, I guess so. You don't really have many other good options, so... Oh, you just mean the rewards? Yeah. I mean, of course, premium time is going to give you better rewards. That's, like, what it does, so... I don't really know what you were expecting to happen when it ran out, but... Nice, and 2 traded in a full commit head-on, because... Yeah. Fucking God's smartest US players. Jets or props? Oh, jets easily. Props suck dick, in my opinion. Really boring and slow at airfield camping has just never been resolved. So, yeah, I would just rather not play props. And smack. Yes. Excellent. Weak. No, thank you. How long did it take you to get your first jet? It was about 250, 200-ish hours free to play. But you could probably cut that down a lot nowadays because they've reduced the grind quite significantly. So, oh. I didn't actually fire that missile. I don't know where it's off to, but no, it's dead. Good to know. you're damaged, I'm gonna leave you alone. Someone's probably got severe on him, so don't need to worry about him. Go, removed his wingtip. I'm aiming like too high with these guns, I think, is the issue. So I like barely clipped his wingtip there, and I like went high on a lot of the MiG-21s earlier, so... Looks like our team's gonna lose this one again, so that's a bit annoying, but... is what it is. There's severe. Just gonna leave him to die now. I'll let the other excess rearm, because I don't really care that much. Really, we have an F-14 just AFK on the airfield. That's great. Man, we kind of needed him to win the game, but, you know, that's alright. Those guns are really low velocity, so pulling up out of the head-on's a pretty safe bet. Same thing as this MiG-23, you just got a pre-flare in case he tries to R60 you, just like that. I don't win that fight, so I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, I'm not winning a 1v2, so I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here, basically. If the MiG-23 puts enough space, but... What? Oh. Unspotted. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. No, I didn't want to win the game anyways. It's fine. Got tier 6 in a week without a top tier premium. I got tier 6 in like 3 days, but yeah. It's kind of annoying. Why do you keep getting yourself into 1v2s? Because my team keeps exploding and I can't really do much to stop them from exploding, so... What is my dream car? I don't have one. I really don't care about cars whatsoever. Like, it's literally just something that gets you from point A to point B, so... I guess it would probably just be some shit like a Tesla so I don't have to pay gas costs. That sounds kind of nice, I guess. I don't know. I swear I blocked that phrase. Alright, well, goodbye, TikTok child. Goodbye. I'm not doing a tunnel run. Do I have to ban that phrase as well? Man. I swear the short form meme content has been one of the worst things to come to video games in the past, like, 20 years. Like, it's, in my opinion, it is even worse than loot boxes. Just because it like, creates the most dog shit memes ever. And it's entirely children, so... Just unlocked my first jet today? Very nice. It's sad how many phrases I've had to ban, yeah. The eyes, no matter what, will always make the plane look autistic. Yeah, they're very funny. Short for a revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the attention span. Yeah, indeed. What is my favorite nation? South Korea is my favorite in-game nation. Man, once again, this is a War Thunder live stream. Can we not discuss politics? I know you just have to force politics into every single aspect of everyday life, otherwise it would be really boring. Right? But still, just keep it out. Don't want to talk about that. So. I've seen the same question 4 times in the last 10 minutes. Welcome to War Thunder live streams. I'm essentially babysitting. It's very fun. I can't stand the Starfighter. Please help. I'm stock grinding it. How? I got an ace like first game in that thing. That thing is insanely good. I got my wing shot off by a third party. How? You're faster than everything. How the fuck does someone third party you in a Starfighter? That is the whole point of the plane. You don't engage people sustained. You just are fast. Guh. Is your fridge blue? It's like grey, kinda. Do you want to be a pilot in real life? No, I want to be an engineer, hopefully. I don't really play War Thunder because of the aviation aspects. I played it because of the more video gamey type aspects, and that's why I don't play games like DCS. So yeah, I don't ever. I am interested in aviation, but like it wasn't a be all end all. So when I was a child, it was, but like as I grew up, I kind of became a lot more attached to video games and electronics than I did aviation. So if I could become an aerospace engineer one day, I will happily take that as my job. But we'll see. We'll see. Shut the multipathing? Yeah, I hate the new multipathing changes a lot, but I can't do anything about it. Believe me, I've screamed at Gaijin all I can to try to get them to fucking fix it, but they don't really want to, it seems like, so... Kind of unfortunate that we're just sort of stuck with this now. Can I get this out on you? I can. No, he's gonna outpull that, I think. Yeah, I couldn't quite lead it, though, which is kind of annoying. Okay. Ass shot on my part. He's just gonna go that way. Alright, fair. One of my teammates will be able to clean him up. If not, I'm just gonna loop over him. Because he bled all his speed trying to do the little funky turn maneuver thing. Yep, I'm gonna one fly that. Yep, and he's getting beamed by an all aspect. You love to see it. The J-35D in his natural habitat. War Thunder or Terraria? I'd much rather be a Terraria content creator, but that ship has sailed, so... Unfortunate. This is what I am stuck with. Bam, goodbye. Me when I actually hit a shot. Thank you for bailing out so the Kafir didn't yoink the kill. Appreciate it. How many times have you clicked the banana? I don't know. I'm not, like, attracted to bananas like most of the people in chat are. So, I don't know. Good question. I haven't kept track. The internet used to be good until I moved for RIP. I know the feeling, but I had it the other way around. I had really shit internet, then I moved, and now it's like almost a gigabyte per second, which is nuts. US Wi-Fi speeds, my beloved. He died. Sad. What other games do I play? I play a lot of other games. I don't know. I could pull up my Steam account and go through the list of shit, but I'd rather not right now, because I'm kind of lazy. But, like... Nah, I won't. If I do give highlights, I'm going to miss a couple, which I really enjoy, so... I just have a really shit memory, so I won't be able to remember all of them off the top of my head. I think my Steam account might be linked to, like, my Discord account. You can probably go have a look at the stuff that I've 100% and played there. I don't know if I've made it public or not, but... Do you prefer aerospace or aeronautical engineering? Personally, aeronautical is my... I mean, I would take either, to be honest. As long as the aero part is still there, I'm going to be happy. But... I only have a couple left, and I've still got plenty of fuel. I might go try to push them and engage. I've still got a 9p left as well, so... Oh, it's an F5. And an F4S. Let's go help out this F4J UK and the Kafir. Aiming to become an aeronautical engineer? Nice. Good for you. It's a very solid career path once you get your degree, I will say. So. Are you going to 9G him, or... He is dead. I'm just going to launch at you. He might one flare it if he's paying attention. Ow! Can you fuck off, please? Or was that the F4S? No, that was the Kafir. I'm going to wait until this guy dies and then bail out to give the Kafir the team kill credit, because I think it's very funny. Already caught this guy. He's just gonna yep. Thank you. There's one left. I just don't know where he is. Assumedly airfield. So. Man died twice and still didn't get a kill. That is impressive. Holy shit. Geo, no, I want the RP, so I'm gonna stay alive until the end of the game. Is US-Soviet trade better? Both are really good, so pick whichever one you think is more fun. I'm going to pop a blind hunt. Oh. Alright then. How did he die 2 times? Even if your plane is counted as killed, you can still limp back to the airfield if it's only like a wing missing or something like that, and then you can land, rearm, repair, and then take back off again. So I presume that's what happened to him. There we go. That is game. Face reveal when at 100,000 subscribers. Am I able to... Gee, that's 25. I'll do it. You save a little bit of SL each time you do that, so fun fact. How much RP do you have left? Like 150k probably. A little less maybe. I'm just gonna finish stock grinding the F5A, and then we just spam out J7E. So press Alt F4 to see his face reveal. No, my viewers, no. So sad. What do you think of the 2005F? I really like the Mirage. I think it's a very good plane. The Mikas are kind of right now because they wobble a lot because of the thrust vectoring, but it is a pretty good plane overall, I would say. Sure, we have an American team, so okay, it's mixed, thank God. We still probably have more A10s though, so we probably still will lose regardless. Man, look at these specimens. They're fucking bomb loading and one's carrying gun pods. That is wild. What BR should the XP50 be? Like at least 4.3, maybe like 4.7. Maybe. Gun pods on the A10 goes hard? Yeah, real. The one advantage of your plane and you decide that you want to put gun pods on it anyway. Oh my god. It's funny. Imagine you could hit other planes and take off. You used to be able to, but you can't anymore. I have more GE than you? Okay. Sure, I guess. I don't know. Why do A10s carry anything else than 9Ls and gun pods? I don't know why they carry the gun pods in the first place, because, like, the gun is already enough to insta-kill literally anything they run into. The gun pods aren't going to do anything. Like, they're literally only going to drag down your plane. The 9Ls are basically required in that thing, because, you know, that. GE wages, please come back. No, I'd rather them not. Wages in general are so fucking boring to grind through. Why carry bombs and stuff? Because they're premium A10 players. They're not gonna be the most smart, you know? Yeah, that's why. So. Why do you have 1 million views on your videos but 57,000 subscribers? Because 1 million people have watched my videos and 57,000 have subscribed. I presume. It's kind of how YouTube works. So, 30G missiles terrorizing 9.3 up tiers. They used to just be at 9.3 in general, dude. That was wild. I'm glad Gaijin finally got that shit together to change that, but... Most brain dead thing to grind in War Thunder? If you want the most brain dead, just F5E or J7E. Both of them are just completely brain off machines, so... I'll let my teammates yoink that. Let me go over this way. Best plane in the German tree? Good question. Might be the Lim 5P right now, actually. It's insanely strong. MiG 15 BIS is very good, but then the BIS-ish is like 0.3 below you still, so... Yeah, so I'd probably say the Lim 5P, to be honest. Or the Alpha Jet. The Alpha Jet is very, very fun to play as well. I don't know if it's the strongest necessarily, but it's probably one of the most fun. We have God's smartest F5C player, immediately 180s to get onto my 6, and he's probably just going to sit here the entire game now. Please team kill, please team kill, please team kill. Thank fuck. Bless you, Buccaneer. Bless you, holy shit, you've just saved me from a lifetime of F5C on my 6, dude. Thank you, my guy. I'm still gonna have to kill you, but, you know, you did me a massive favor. I heavily appreciate that. Oh, these guys are all spotted now. Alright, I'm just gonna leave. Is it possible to get to top tier without a premium account? Yeah, of course it is. I know people who have got to top tier in several nations without premium time, so... Why are you full sending it? You're in an F... Yeah. What did you think was gonna happen? Okay, then. Oh. I'll just keep baiting people for my team, I guess. Why not? Just gonna dump the 9P. I'm pretty sure that whole team is just gone. Yeah. Oh well. Someone's gonna crash. There's no way someone doesn't hit each other, right? Or team kill or some shit. Oh, there's a G30. Oh, I could have gone for him. Oh well, that's fine. I'm no longer having fun in jets. You're not going to believe this, but don't play jets. If you aren't having fun on them. Circular Dido J35D. Yep, it is a natural habitat. Well, this guy's just very good at the game. We're going to find out. That's understandable. I'm not engaging you. Fuck you. I'm out of here. Just gonna bait him towards the A10. I think the A10 should get the message. Yeah, that's what I thought. Little F5C horde on their way. Should the F20 get us hammer rams? No, I don't think so. It might actually get shoved down to 11.7 these next BR changes because of the AMRAM slingers, which might make it one of the strongest planes in the game, but we're going to have to wait and see on that. So... Anyways, let's start bleeding down tickets because we might lose on them otherwise. Have you played the new F4F? I have, yes. It is one of the planes of all time. Alright, I forgot the little ground targets are fucking annoying. I hate the new SBA model things. Oh, we got an A10 killing ground targets, right. The only thing they're good for. Wow, let's go. Why is chat delayed? Because new network connection, it doesn't broadcast the chat instantly. Wow. be instant. There is latency. You sound so unenthusiastic. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to commentate for like 3 hours straight, and I've already been commentating for like an hour straight, so I'm not gonna be able to be like nearly as hyperactive as I am in my videos. So that's just like a feature of live streaming. Like, I can't be incredibly enthusiastic all the time as I'm doing it. So it's what it is. I just gotta like pace myself a little bit and keep some energy for a bit later on. So. Least favorite brain rot word? Probably yapping. That is one which I quite strongly dislike. When's the naval video? I've said this several times now, I'll say it again. I'm not making a naval video ever, so... Spain 1 versus Germany, quite undeserved. Alright, I'm gonna start making fun of several Germans who I know because of that now. Bypassing auto mod, unlucky. Goodbye. Holy shit, they had such a massive ticket advantage. Huh, that's interesting. I don't know why, really. Did they have anyone who was killing? Oh. Yeah, right, someone got right down to killing the ground targets. Fair enough. Alright, I'm out of cannon rounds. I'm gonna head back to base. Do you have a TikTok channel? God, no. Does it feel weird talking to nothing? Kind of, yeah. I mean, a lot of people have, like, sort of, like, internal dialogue. And essentially, it's like, the closest thing I can sort of, like, equate it to is, it's like you're having a conversation with that. Like, it feels very, very weird at first, but then you have to kind of, like, get into a bit of a flow, and then it gets, like, a lot easier over time. But, like, at the start of every stream, like, you might, at the introductions, like, I'm usually very, like... It sounds very weird, and that's just because, like, I need to get into the groove a little bit of, like, talking to myself, essentially, so... There is definitely, like, a bit of an art to it. It's a pain in the ass to, like, just, you know, start entertaining people, so... Takes a little bit to, like, you know, get into the flow of it, if that makes sense, so... Wondering why you won't make a naval video? Because nobody plays naval, so it won't get views. Like, that's essentially it. The only issue is that, like, everyone's gonna go, oh wow, a naval video, so funny, they'll click on it. And then after about a minute, they'll realize, I don't know what's happening, they'll click off it. And then the views tank, so there's no point in me investing my time into it. Like, it's just not gonna do well, so... It's not like, it's got really nothing to do with whether, like, the mode is good or bad or not. Like, it literally just is, nobody plays it, so... The video is gonna do shit, which is the only reason I'll never make it. It'll get views because of the memes? No, it won't. I literally just said people are gonna click on it for the memes, they're not gonna stick around to watch it. Because they're not gonna care enough. It's gonna, like, it's gonna have a great click-through and then a dog shit watch rate, and those videos always die, so... There is no point in me making one. Do a Minecraft video? It has crossed my mind several times, but unfortunately I do not like to touch children, so I think Minecraft videos are going to be something that I'm forever barred from. Which really sucks, but you know, it is what it is. You get a view if they watch for 30 seconds? Yeah, but then YouTube just doesn't push the video to other people. I've been doing this for like 2 years now. I've got a decent idea of what videos will and won't do well, so just trust me on this one, okay? Most people watching seem to be kids. I mean, yeah, that's YouTube's demographic. It's just kids, really, so. You uploading the low quality video? I am, yes. I found a way to roughly fix the audio, so it's just gonna take a bit, but. Unfortunately, I do not like to touch children. Yeah, that is certainly one of the quotes of all time. Holy shit. When is the World of Warships video? If they sponsor me, I might take it. I might. I got offered one a little while ago, but I decided to not take it. But if I had got another offer, then it would be very, very tempting. So, we'll see. SU-27 worth the grind or F-15? Right now, the SU-27 sucks a dick, so I wouldn't bother with it. Like, it's just really bad. The F-15 is pretty good, but... Do you think more than the premium prices are fair? Well, I mean, so here's the thing. I would recommend if you want to get any premium or any premium time in the game, I would highly, highly recommend you get them on sale. I'm going to buy the premiums, of course, because it's my job. Like, I make a lot more money playing the game than I, like, have reinvested into it. So, like, I'm going to buy them inevitably. I would say it would depend on you as a player. Like, if you have a ton of time to spend, you won't need to spend that much, if any, money to get to top tier. But then if you have a job, if you have, like, other responsibilities that you need to tend to, and you would like to essentially be able to, like, if you don't have as much free time, essentially, because you have other responsibilities in life, but you have a disposable income, then I think there's nothing wrong with buying a premium if you want to do that. Like, it entirely depends on the person, not on the actual premium price, because a lot of people will say, I don't recommend any premiums at, like, $35, or, like, at, like, full price, and you should always wait for a sale. But, like, if you make a decent amount of money from your job, and you enjoy playing this game, and you want to be able to spend, like, more time doing other things and not just grinding, really? Sick, thank you. But yeah, like, I think there's no reason why you shouldn't spend money on the game, like, simply because of the stigmatism of, oh, they're unfairly priced. Like, it's entirely going to depend on the player, so... Sorry, what are you using? The Shafir 2s or the Kafir Canard and fuel tanks? What? That is... Okay, hold on. What the fuck are you doing? You've played 140 games like this. That is an interesting strategy, but... If only I could profit off of my addictions. Become a fucking... Work in a cigarette company, I don't know. I wish I could make money playing Geometry Dash, but that's not feasible, so lol. I wish I could make money solely playing War Thunder, but that's not feasible, so lol. I wish I didn't have to work, man. That would be so great. What do you think of the Meteors? I think Meteors are pretty neat. The C Meteor at 7.3 and the 8.0 Meteors are very, very fun. I don't know about the 8.0 one actually now. It might have gotten a lot worse since the matchmaker changed, but they are some of the most... They're pretty fun planes. They're very fun planes, actually. I quite enjoyed playing them, but... Is there a possibility I play with chat? No, I play on my own for streams. I do not allow people from the stream in. I don't play with viewers in general, really, unless I, like, get to know them on Discord. And even then, it's still very rare. I'm of the opinion that I think video games are best played alone. Unless like, in my opinion, from what I've developed in my time playing games, unless you're, like, unless you would, like, enjoy going outside and doing other things with the person, I think video games are always better enjoyed on your own. But, like, that is my opinion on it. Like, if you have good friends and you, like, do stuff, like, outside of... Like, if you do stuff in real life with them, like, you hang out at school or work or uni or whatever, like, I think playing video games with them, of course, is going to be, like, a great time. But Personally, if you don't know them that well, I do think that playing alone is going to be better in most cases, but then, I mean, I'm also, like, not the most social person, and I'm quite introverted, so that is another reason why, but, like, I just don't particularly enjoy playing video games with, like, anyone aside from people who I already know are in real life, so yeah, that is why I don't play with viewers or join voice calls or really anything else, to be honest. I chat with people in Discord quite a bit, but I usually don't play with them, so yeah, that is why. Do I have friends? I do. All from Australia, but I'm going into another semester of university now, so I'm going to try to make some over here in the States, hopefully. So, what is my free look control on? I have it on Alt. So I have my thumb on Alt to control free look. I have my fingers on W, A, and D to move my plane around, and if I need to, I'll move my middle finger between W and S. And then I have my pinky finger on shift and control, which moves my throttle up and down, so I'm able to control throttle. And then my flap keys are F and V, sorry, so I can move my finger from D to F and V if I need to. My flare key bind is space, and I can either hit that with my pointer finger if I need to, like that, or I can just move it from Alt if I don't need to use free look. And then my chaff is on my mouse button, missile is on my mouse button. So that is my little layout. Did you meet Adam IRL? I played with 2 guys named Adam, so I've got no idea which one you're talking about. I met one of them in real life. I didn't meet the other one in real life, so the Adam who moderates my Discord, I did not meet in real life. Yeah, I didn't meet that one in real life. I just became, like, he's been on the Discord for literally ages, so I've just gotten to know him from chatting to him there, so. Which university are you going to? If I give that away, it gives away my location, so I'm not going to be doing that, unfortunately. I used to go to, actually, it might just give away straight up who I am, so I'd rather not give away anywhere that I get education from, so. Just for privacy concerns, essentially. When the face reveal comes, I'll probably give away a lot more about myself, but until then, you're going to have to wait and see. Traces aren't rendering? Really? They did not appear until I got super close to it. Also, what did I say about the F5Cs earlier? They literally just, like, sit on your 6. Oh, they are rendering. That's bizarre. Where from? Okay, unspotted, I guess. Bizarre. Sure, alright. The swarm is after you? Yeah. That's why I hate these BRs a lot of the time, because people will just, like, glue themselves onto me, so. Send the air settings to Discord. Just go watch Defin's video. I've essentially just copied his keybinds 1-for-1, so. Is Freezing my real name? Yes, obviously. My first name is Freezed, and my second name is Vegetal. USA or Russia in the current meta? I would say USA, easily. The top play-in right now is the Grip and C, in my opinion, except for the British one. Well, the British one's still pretty good from close range, it just has slightly reduced. All the missiles are just less consistent, basically, but they're still very, very good. The F-16C is probably a second place play, and it's very, very strong still, so I would, and the F-15 is still very good as well, so I would definitely put US over Russia. So when's the face reveal? At 100,000 subscribers, so. I was on stream a few months ago. How's your Mirage 2000 build going? I finally finished it, which is really based. It looks super good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The transfers took fucking ages because there were like over 150 of them, which I had to put on. Because the French have like a shit ton of markings on their plane, which you don't realize until you get really close to it, but... Finally finished it. I'm working on a Spitfire right now. Well, I built a Spitfire, I primed it, and I am doing the painting of it, but... It is very cool. Mirage 2000 is done. He is looking beautiful. It looks great next to the Gripen as well. I'm super happy with how it turned out, so... Am I gonna make merch? At some point, probably. I'll do one of the little classic YouTubers and make like a little plushie of the cat or some shit, I don't know. Do a fucking cat girl plushie, that'll be popular in China and Japan, I'm sure. Are you spading the F5A? I am indeed, yeah. Favorite nation? I don't have one, I've already said several times. Like, I really just don't care that much. It's dependent on play and not nation, so... Also, by the way, don't spam the same comment over and over in chat, because a lot of the times it's not that I haven't seen it, it's that I don't want to read it, so... Is there a picture of the model in Discord? I don't think there is. I don't think I posted one. I posted pictures of the Gripen somewhere in the screenshots chat, but I don't think the Mirage is in Discord yet. Nobody really asked about it, but... I might post, like, pictures or videos of them onto the second channel. I think that could be kind of cool. But we'll see. Aw, man, he died before I could kill him. How many trees have I done? 6. Well, I had done 6 before this update. Now I'm trying to clean them all up again, but... See if I can get a kill on one of these J-35s. Oh my god. Nah, they're all paying attention. That kind of sucks. Little crew of them. See ya. Don't fucking yoink that. Man, come on. Fucking dickhead, mate. Really? Severe damage most definitely did not stop kill stealing. That is very annoying. Yeah, go kill the MiG-23, please. Yeah, based. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, that was another one. Sad. Me when I have to 1v everyone. Fun. Oh, because my whole team's fucking dead, no wonder. Lol. Is Sweden fun? No, not really. For air anyways. For air it's dog shit. For ground it's pretty fun. I have a song stuck in my head. I don't know if any of you guys know what the Gem Setter, like a little puzzle game on Steam. The OST for that goes unreasonably hard. And I have all the songs from it stuck in my head now, so... Why does War Thunder make me go to battle with people level 100 when I'm level 9? Because there's no skill-based matchmaking in the game. So... If you had just used to play any plane for the rest of the game, what would it be? I would probably just quit the game at that point, to be honest. Or just start playing ground, actually. Would probably be... the... F-16AJ, probably. Have you ever tried poutine? I have, but I didn't try it in Canada, which is kind of funny, so... Should I buy the F5C? It's quite boring to play, but it is quite effective. You essentially just bomb run, and then you get 2 magic wands, and that's about it. The flight model is pretty good. It gets flares. It's sort of like a scuffed MiG-19 flight model, if you've played with a MiG-19 before, but it's good for grinding, but it's just a very boring plane to play from what I've heard, so... The J7D has just been massacred though, so I wouldn't recommend buying that, unfortunately. I would say it's like an alright way to grind the Chinese tree, but just get ready to put like 200 or so games into a plane which isn't the most fun to play, so... If you do want to buy it. Try sim or realistic. You wanna read what that says up there in the top left? With boosters, there's been a 15% active the entire time. Holy shit, a small game. This never happens. Wow. It's amazing. Favorite place I have lived or been? Favorite place to live is the Gold Coast in Australia, easily. The political system is very slow, but it's not super overreaching, which is nice. The police system is really shit, which is one of my main issues with the place. The tax system designs to make nobody rich, and there's a ton of rich people who still invest in property, which is very shit. But other than that, really good place to live. Actually, just don't go to Surface Paradise that often either, because it's really, you know... Yeah, there's a lot of drug crime, but aside from that, Gold Coast is gorgeous. Easily one of my favorite places that I've ever lived. As far as visited, as like a tourist... Ooh, that's a really good question. Cancun in Mexico is gorgeous. Parts of Portugal are really pretty as well. That's a really good one. Vancouver was one of my favorite places I've ever visited. Vancouver as a city is just really beautiful as well. For different reasons to most of the other places that I visit, but it is very, very nice, so... Those would probably be some of my favorite places to visit and live, in my opinion. So now you're talking about politics? No, I'm talking about geopolitics. Like, it is... If you want to assess the area that you live in, you kind of got to talk about that, unfortunately, so... Like, okay, so from what I just said on Australia, you can't get, like, any base on my political opinions from it, essentially. Like, that's why I'm okay with sharing it, because it's essentially just a fact about the country that you live in. It's not a political comment in itself. Oh, it's magic too, right. Yep. Makes sense. Where else in British Columbia have you been? I did a drive throughout, like, most of the southern coast of it, but I don't remember. It was when I was very young, and I don't remember... Not very, very young, but, like... I was, like, maybe 12 at the time, so I don't remember a ton of the other places, but... It was mostly just, like, various coastal areas from British Columbia. It's a very beautiful province. Ever been to Montreal? No, I haven't. I've only been to British Columbia in Canada. I haven't been anywhere else, but... You bad at game. We are trusting the guy whose name is Thundercheeks, who can't even spell and use grammar correctly to assess my game skill. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Gotta go for my birthday dinner? I'd have a good day. I read that very late. He might have already gone. Oops. Apologize. Should I buy the Leopard 2PL for my birthday? I wouldn't use currency to buy it because it is not great, really. Have you tried getting good? I have not tried that here, and wow, thank you for the advice. I should consider that. Should I buy the A10 or the M1 KVT? The A10 and Air RB is really dog shit, so if you're using them for air and ground, I would say the KVT is probably a better pickup, but... Playing with mouse and keyboard or HOTAS? Mouse and keyboard. And how do you move your camera separately from controls? It is Alt, is the free look keybind. It is... You go to controls, common, and then mouse look activation. Bind that to something, hold it, and then you can look around. And you can move your plane using whatever controls you have bound to moving the plane. For me, it's W, A, S, and D. But you're welcome. That's $10 PayPal. War Thunder coaching services for real. Biggest whiplash for you when you moved from the US, when you moved to the US from Australia? That's a good question. The biggest inconvenience for me was definitely there's not many places to run here. Like, there's no good running pathways or anything. Probably the biggest whiplash was just the culture change. Like, it is so fucking different here to Australia, like, as far as the culture and, like, everyone, like, around you goes. Like, you don't realize it until you go from living in one place to living in another. I know that sounds really dumb and kind of unintuitive, but, like, it is an insanely huge culture shock. Like, from the way people dress, the way they act, the way they speak, it's massively different. And everyone here's a lot nicer as well, which is good, but, like, yeah, there is that. How's your 4th of July? Very quiet. Nothing really happened. I didn't celebrate it. My sister went out with friends to go watch fireworks. I was just working on videos and keeping mum company at home, so not really much happened. I went to see family, I guess, but yeah, that's about it. Do you play Brawl Stars? No, I don't. I've pretty much stopped playing any Supercell game because fuck that company, to be completely honest. So. Do I go to the gym? No, I run long distance, so I used to do half marathons. I've had a lot of medical issues recently, which mean I haven't been able to do that, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I run long distance. I don't go to the gym at all, really, essentially, unless it's like too hot and I need somewhere with air conditioning. But yeah. Spending time with family is always good. Why do you got to put the fucking moai at the end of that? Wild. What is your mile time? I don't know. I don't run competitively. I should mention, I don't do any of it competitively. I do it for, like, personal enjoyment more than anything. I don't really care about pace too much. It's essentially just so I can, like, stay healthy and have an activity that I can enjoy and that is good for my mental health, essentially. So my best half marathon time is about 1:45. I don't really do, like, mile times or anything. I'm long distance, not short, so... When is the next video coming out? Hopefully this weekend sometime. Oh man, attract his missile. Really? I guess I just let it too much. And the rudder fucked me over. Annoying. I'm gonna lob that at you. And then go for your teammate here. And he got beamed in the head on. Unfortunate. I'm slow. I don't really want to commit to that guy. It's just an A10. I can flare it. A mile is about middle distance. No, I would still consider it short distance. Middle distance is like 5k. Long distance is, like anything over 15. Oh, okay. You weren't spotted. Noted. Noted. Most of that team wasn't spotted. They were all just on top of me. I see. For track, that is, yeah. I ran cross country in high school and middle school, so I was not a... Actually, I didn't even run it in high school because I did jack shit in high school. I started making videos in high school, but yeah. They're all shit. None of them went anywhere. Which is better, USA, USSR, or China? They're all good. Just take your pick, whichever planes you like the most. Add my guns to fire at different buttons to conserve ammo. I mean, we have the little invulnerable airfield of death, so I would rather them just, like, essentially do more damage, personally. Like, the gun damage of these things are already kind of shit, so I would rather them actually kill when I point them at people, so... What year are you in uni? I am starting year 1 for the 3rd time. Not because I've switched degrees, just because I've got incredibly unlucky, really. I did half a year in Australia, and then a year at one place in the States, and now I'm transferring to start my 4-year degree again at somewhere else here. And hopefully, if I do have to transfer again, it's not going to be fucking... restarting again, so... I tried the new AMRAMs, I've done a lot more than try them, so... I don't really enjoy them. Best top tier jet right now is still the Gripen C, but not the British one, either the Hungarian or Swedish. I'm 21, I am 20. Most annoying plane, the F5C, because people don't know what they're doing and they just stick on you all the time, and it's very annoying. You think about the F-15C MSIP? Yeah, it's good, I guess. Like, it's one of the planes of all time. I don't really enjoy playing it that much, but it's decent, so... Played and got the F-15C, the bomber one. There is no bombing F-15. Do not bomb on an F-15. They're all their superiority jets. What job am I looking to do? Something in engineering. I don't really care what. Aerospace would be a nice bonus, but it doesn't have to be. Actually, just not software engineering, but... Because the software part of it goes well over my head, so... I'm not good at coding, and I don't really want to be. Like, it's not a skill that I am hugely interested in developing, so... Best Japan Premium for, they don't have one. It's shit. Like, the whole tree is... Not the whole tree, it's just like rank 6 and 7, it's just really bad. I would maybe hold off and see if they do end up adding like a Thai AV8 Matador or whatever it was. But... yeah, there's not really any good ones, so it's quite unfortunate. When you finish uni, are you thinking of moving back to Australia? It's way too far to judge right now, so I've got no idea, really. No idea. Should try the Air Force in real life? I can't. I can't try any Air Force because I haven't lived in Britain or Australia in a while and I don't have US citizenship. So even if I wanted to, I could not join any country's military. So, there's that. I don't want to join the military, by the way, either. So, even if I could, I'm not gonna. So, no thank you. I'm very antisocial. Well, not antisocial, I'm just, like, socially awkward. I'm not the best at, like, team scenarios, so I really don't think I'm a good fit for the military, unfortunately. Would we get highlights and lowlights IRL if you join? No, you would get no fucking content for the next, like, 2 years if I join the military. So, yeah. Where'd the XS go? Alright, this is still behind me. I forgot this plane has, like, no heat signature, so you don't actually have to pay attention to flaring shit. Oh, there's the XS. Gotcha. So MiG-21 stuck on me now. It's very fun. Are we gonna play the game at some point, or are you just gonna sit there for ages? Look, I'll even turn. I'll turn. And then you break off. These players, dude, are so fucking weird. Man. Oh, there's the poor Buccaneer from earlier, I think. That's funny. you tried top tier air arcade? I have, yes, and I think it's really poorly executed and kind of shit. So I'm not going to be playing it that much. At all, actually. Yeah, that's what you get. And the poor A10 hit the ground on his own volition, so... unfortunate. Guess what? Chicken butt. Haha. I did the funny. Favorite gun in real life? I don't really have one. Get your green card by joining the Marines? No, thank you. MiG-21 Bis or Bison? Oh, the Bison easily. The MiG-21 Bis sucks dick at its current battle ratings, so... Bison's actually pretty solid, so... It's actually very solid. The only thing which I would really improve on the Bison is just the radar set, but... It's a good premium. I quite enjoyed my time playing it, actually. So. How do you spectate missiles? The default keybind for it is just holding U, and then you can see your missile on its way. What German premium should I buy for ground? I would say if you have the money, try to buy things like in stages of like getting lineups. So, for example, when you start out, get by like the 4.0 whatever lineup, and then you buy like the 8.3 turn 3, and then like the TAM 2IP maybe, and then like the Panzer Batal. But if you could only get one, probably still the Panzer Batal. The M-Can is not good for grinding, so keep that in mind. Most expensive lineup? Probably the Soviet one, just because of the 2.9. Actually, no, the US one, because of the AGS. Like, entirely because of the fucking AGS. It's nuts. I didn't actually spend any money on it, though, so I don't know if that, like, properly counts or not. Bam! I overled. Or overpulled, sorry. You're not going to be able to pull in for a shot. I'm just going to sort of do this over the top of you. It's going to bleed a lot of speed from me, but you can't exactly disengage, so... Now I can just sort of chill behind you if my team doesn't yoink him first. He's missing a wing, but he's still alive and going, so... He might not be still going for much longer. We're going to find out. He is no longer still going. He is very much dead. There's another one? Man. How many AFK players do they have? Jeez. No idea what he's playing. Might be the F-105 from earlier. He's not spotted anywhere. No. Just going to blind hunt. Someone already popped one. Bruh. That's annoying. Do you think the new tank components have actually done anything? In light tanks, yes, 100%. In MBTs, the autoloader mechanic is literally just a shield for the ammunition, and Gaijin hasn't actually realized that yet, which is extremely funny, but... right now, I don't think they're the best implementation, but I think they can be worked on, so... 279 and IS7 are like 2,300 bucks. You can't get the IS7 anymore. Like, there's just no more coupons available from what I remember. So... But, you know, the 279 is quite expensive. That goes without saying, though. Almost there. Would you rather Gaijin fix the game or feel the touch of a woman? If I could have a fucking shoulder to cry on while I'm playing the game, I'm gonna take that every single time. Fucking give me the woman. Should I keep grinding the USSR air tech tree? Yes. Don't know much reason why you would want to stop, but aside from just quitting the game altogether, I wouldn't jump around between tech trees necessarily, unless there's other low tier vehicles that you want to get, but... Another down tier, that's good. 11.010 it looks like. Worst premium, the Tornado IDS for Germany. F4J UK is probably the worst. Second worst, I would say. It's up there. How often do you shower? Usually daily or every other day. I shower fairly often. The best premium, in my opinion, it is the Kafir Canard, but it's going to depend on the player, so. Love having one of the patch notes that said fixed unrealistically tall trees. They're still unrealistically tall, like, they're still over, like, 60 meters tall. Like, Gaijin just does not know how to cook. It's very funny. What was my favorite tree to grind? Japan, because I got to do fuck all for it, and it was great. Best low-tier American plane, the P-51H is the best low-tier American plane. Or the C-10. Both of them are very solid planes. Depending on what your definition of a low-tier is. Which is flying through a secret field of giant redwood trees that are 70 meters tall each. Yeah. I love it when they're palm trees as well that are that tall. It's like, interesting. How many times you spend to open the newest jet? What? That is interesting wording. When's the next video coming out? This weekend, hopefully. Depends how much I can get done. We'll see. It's hopefully going to be soon, though, I think. What do you think of the idiots in game who plaster their tanks with a certain letter? I would like my video game to be separated from people's shitty political opinions, so, you know. But Gaijin doesn't seem to want to take, effect against it. I've just disabled decals in general for now, just because I don't really want to see it all. And, like, the people who stick, like, the stupid Chinese flags and shit on that plane as well, and, like, plaster over... I really don't want to see any of that. I don't care. And the swastikas as well are so miserable to watch. It's literal children too. Such a pain, but whatever. Is what it is. What is the next video about? Top tier. What time is it for me? It is 2:30 PM in the afternoon. Do you see that? You do. Can I gun kill you? Yes. Sort of. Okay, another spark. And someone third parties. Fair enough. What the fuck? Oh, right. Very confused. Man, if only these guns worked better. Kinda sucks. How often do you live stream? Twice a week. If you've been here from the start, you'll realize that all the questions are just getting repeated, yeah. And then I have to do this twice a week, and the questions just keep repeating over and 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 over again. It's very fun to do. Like, I feel like I'm just babysitting children. And then people ask me why I play like shit. Like, I'm just trying to zone out. Like, I don't want to be here. It takes ages, dude. God, I want to GE the Griffin research. Don't give in. I got an ARC 750 for $130 open box. Oh, that's base. Hell yeah. I'm curious how the Ark's drivers are actually, because I've seen, like, I wonder if they actually nailed that or not, because it's an unproven card, I guess, but I wonder if Intel can actually cook up something good later on, like a high tier card. We'll have to wait and see. Steak or burgers? Burger, easily. I love burgers. They're fucking amazing. Honestly, the burger is one of the greatest culinary creations ever, in my opinion. Yeah, funny. Anyway. Yeah, makes sense. God's smartest Russian main. I'm not saying you guys should go report him, but, what I am going to do is, fucking who was he again? Optical magician. I'm not saying you should report him, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a report for team killing. And his name just so happens to be visible, so I'll let you make a decision. Anyway, a burger is just a sandwich. Sandwiches are also really based, to be fair, but... Shafir 2 or AIM-9G? Oh, the 9G, easily. The Shafir 2 is essentially just like, I believe it's a 9G, but with substantially less range. Like, the 9G is like more than double the range, like it's much better, so. Do you play any sports? Long distance running, so. I was gonna ask which sort of meat you like the most, but I guess it's beef. It is not, in fact. Number 1, lamb. Number 2, pork. Number 3, beef. And then I don't really like it very much aside from that. I don't like chicken pretty much at all unless it's like fried. I don't like fish unless it's beer battered, in which case it goes hard. And then the impossible and like the lean meat and not the lean, like the impossible and the plant-based shit is just vile. In a burger or a sandwich, I would probably put beef in the number 1 spot and then pork in number 2. Pulled pork sandwich is really good though. Ooh, I don't know. It's a hard one, but either way. I can't, I don't like chicken. Like, chicken just does not agree with me whatsoever. So, why don't you change the jet? Because I'm stock grinding it, and yeah, I want to stock grind the plane, so. How close are you to getting the J11? About 100k off, I think. Best sandwich is a grilled cheese by far. I would disagree. Philly cheesesteak with no mushrooms, or a pulled pork sandwich with a really good sauce go a very, very long way, in my opinion. So, brisket, yeah, that's a very good one. Very good point as well, actually. Briskets are also very, very good. Country do I live in? States right now, so. I can't believe Gordon Ramsay made an alt account to play War Thunder. So true. Man. I actually love, I don't know how many of you guys have seen it, but the Gordon Ramsay meme where he's like, oh, young man, heal yourself. It's such a good meme, dude. It's such a funny meme. I've laughed at, like, every time I see that, I laugh so hard. It is a certified banger. How are you doing in your USA Tech tree? It is done. It is finished. What is brisket? How the fuck do you define a brisket? Just look it up, please. It's gonna be a much better, like, I just searched up brisked. Nice. You're gonna see a much better... Actually, hold on. I'll give you a dictionary definition. Brisket is a cut of meat from the lower chest or breast or calf of a cow. Of a calf or cow. I can't even read. Jesus Christ. So yeah, it's from, like, it's essentially cow titties. Actually, no, that would be the udder, wouldn't it? It's essentially, like, the breast part of a cow. It's very, very good. Ribeye as well. Ribeye steaks are very nice. It's like the one steak which I will semi-consistently put above a burger depending on how well it's cooked. Ribeye is one of my personal favorites. It's also expensive as shit. Same thing with lamb and pork here. They're all really expensive. so I can't have them super often. In Australia, lamb was like a ton cheaper because, well, obviously Australia and New Zealand farm lamb, and it's a lot easier to transport, but, yeah, it's not super expensive in Australia, but it is really expensive over here, so I can't have it very often, which kind of sucks, but, yeah. At least Tex-Mex is pretty cheap over here, so that's always nice, but... Oh, that ignored Flair's front aspect? Jesus. I haven't actually tested the piranhas too much, but... Noted. Noted. We're still alive. Somehow. I'm gonna see if I can get close to this AMX, and then I'm just gonna head back to base. How the fuck? Okay, sure. You know what? It's the F5 damage model. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna head back to base. Wish I lived in America just for the sandwiches. The sandwiches in, like, the north and the Tex-Mex in the south are incredibly nice. How are we doing? Pretty good, pretty good. We tried to pull in for a shot and just missed completely. Nice. Get him, MiG-21. Oh. Yeah, nice shot. I was completely AFK, not even looking at the guy. He missed every single round on me. I've done that before, to be fair, but, like, still. Imagine searching things up. Clearly you didn't learn about the body. No, I'm an engineering student. I don't do biology. That is not me. I am not a cow scientist. No, thank you. If you really want a good sandwich, go to a Texas barbecue place and get a pulled pork. Yeah, that's so good. Very, very good. I love the food here. One of the best parts of the US. The only issue is they can't do a good fish and chips, but it's a worthy sacrifice. So, who is my favorite War Thunder YouTuber? It used to be probably tied between Walrus and Donut. Both of them are very good, in my opinion. Why are you RTBing? Because I have 20 seconds of fuel and a heavily damaged plane. So, I can't really fight with that, unfortunately, so... Do you think the J11A is the best flanker? God, no. The J11A is probably the worst flanker because it has a dogshit RWR and, like, one multipath channel. Is it multipath channel? What channel? What was it called again? Data link channel, that's the thing. But no, J11A only has one data link channel. It has a really shitty RWR. It's quite bad. It's probably the worst flanker, actually, overall. The SU-27 SM is probably the best, in my opinion. Although it's still quite bad. What does flanker mean? It is the code name for the SU-27. RWR doesn't matter, though. It does. Have you ever played the plane before? It most definitely fucking does, because the Moors is not, like, 20 kilometers out. Like, by the time your Moors is going off, if it's an active radar homing missile, you're dead. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not going to pre-chaff it. It's not going to pre-flare it for you. Like, you're just gone. Against IR missiles, sure. But against active radar homing missiles, you're fucked. So you need a good RWR. And even then, I've still had instances where the Moors will just... Like, missiles will go through the Moors and it just won't give you a warning ever. Like, if you actually play the plane, you realize it is incredibly fucking inconsistent and doesn't work. So... How does a university student study engineering have time to finish 6 trays, make content, and stream twice a week? Why do you think there hasn't been content for 3 months? I don't. I have to try to juggle my time between all of them, and it's a nightmare. So, yeah. We did literally fuck all this game, but whatever. It's fine. Do you not get landing RP rewards anymore? No. There was a bug with helicopters where you could sit a precise distance above the airfields, and it would just consistently stack up landing points, and there were bots which have started to essentially take off and land to get research points doing that. And Gaijin essentially just had to remove it entirely because of it, and it was really funny. So, why did my battle pass level reset? It was weird. Whatever. Hard drugs. Weirdly enough, you aren't super far off either. Well, I mean, I'm not going to disclose much more than that, but people who are good friends with me will know a few things, but... Oh, did he bring a prop? He did. Oh, it's an H5. There's a chance. Crack cocaine, yes! Nah, I'm just kidding. Soft drugs. What even are soft drugs? Is that a thing, or is it just like... Is it like medically prescribed? What are soft drugs? Oh, just less hazardous to health, I see. Yeah, noted. I guess, wouldn't every... No, medication is still separate from drug though, right? I'm gonna stop overthinking shit. By the way, it's not crack cocaine, no. It's not fentanyl, Jesus Christ, no. Hell no. Soft drugs are hard drugs but in chewable form for children? Ah, yes. The medical industry. It's funny. I tried installing Linux, it kept screwing my 2 terabyte HDD and wouldn't stand them. So go back to Windows 10. I mean, that's probably the first time a Linux user has ever got to screw something, but yeah. I don't really mind Windows 11, to be honest. Like, it's still a computer, it still does computer stuff, and I haven't had any inconsistencies or issues with it, so... So lean is a hard drug? Oh god. No, I do not. Oh, fuck's sake. No, I don't take hard drugs. I don't take Xanax. I don't take heroin. No. Stop guessing. You are not going to find it. Medically prescribed cocaine? Is that a thing? Holy shit. Can cocaine be medically prescribed? Oh, for anesthesia for surgery. Okay, that sort of makes sense. But that seems very addictive. I don't know. Holy shit, I literally just stopped. I literally just said stop guessing. Okay, next person to try to guess is timed out. So, lol. It was a thing back in the 19th centuries and shit. Nice. Definitely wasn't Victorian Britain, makes sense. People are still guessing. Brother, you're not very smart. Coke as anesthesia doesn't add up. Yeah, what website was that on? Mayo Clinic. Okay, that makes more sense. Wait, hold on. What? In ENT medicine? Healthcare professionals may use cocaine as a topical agent. That is wild. Oh, holy shit. Imagine going in for a nosebleed and they prescribe cocaine. That would be one of the surgeries of all time. Holy crap. I just joined the stream in this. Oh, believe me, it doesn't get any better. I'm essentially having to entertain kindergarten-age children for like 3 hours a day. These streams are interesting to say the least, so. Okay, well. Guh. It got flared by not even his flares. It just got randomly flared. Yeah, okay, he's breaking off. No, he's not. He just overg'd. Okay. Makes sense. Now we have a Phantom stock on our 6 for the rest of the game. Never mind. Yeah, this gameplay's fun. I really love it when someone fucking 180s you and there's just nothing you can do. Very entertaining. Wow. Me when? Is there a reason why you said I should get the Mirage 2000 instead of the 4000? Because the 4000 is horrible right now. Essentially, the 4000 has no active radar homing missiles, and the 2000 does, meaning the 2000 is substantially more meta. The 4000 essentially has a bunch of missiles which are, like, effective under, like, 5 kilometers in a meta where you get killed from, like, 7 minimum. So it's very, very bad right now. Whereas the Mirage 2000 5F has the Mikas, which are incredibly busted from closer range and are all right at longer range, depending on how the missile wants to configure. So. Yep, and another F5 is staking on R6. Wow, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Having fun. Why do you stream? Great question at this point. Because then just this shit happens where you have someone, oh, let's go freeze, just sitting there for ages. But, you know, is what it is. I'll won't bet him towards the F-104, try to get to the airfield. Why are you British? I'm not, I'm Australian. Unfortunate. Not much we can do again, so. Nah. $4,000 only is magic too. So all the 4000 has the radar missiles, the 530Ds, but they can get notched very easily. Like, beyond 5 kilometers, so. You were born in England? Yeah, but I've got dual citizenship, so I'm Aussie. Unfortunate. How long did it take you to reach level 100? Fucking, I don't know. It just sort of happened. It wasn't something that I really paid attention to, so. Would be kind of cool for, like, a prestige system in this game, but. Why are F-15 players so dumb? It's a symptom of all US mains, unfortunately, in general, so. Play the 8.7 French jet with radar missiles. Man, I love it when someone comes into stream, completely ignores the title and thumbnail, just starts spamming ooga booga random comment, asking me to play a plane which I don't have never played in my life, and have no interest in playing. Ah, yes, reading comprehension. You love to see it. Do you like tea? No. I think the most base thing the Americans did was throw it into the harbor. Shit sucks. I tried to mix cohesion and comprehension, that's why it didn't come out right. Good. What do you do if an A-10 sends a missile at your face and you don't have flares? You can bring rocket pods to flare. You can fire a missile at his missile to flare it. Or you can just try to deny the launch by not getting within the range of him in the first place. So Isn't based a brainrot word? No, base has been around for a very long time now. It's the opposite of cringe. It should be fairly well known. Bringing in SU-39 in Arabi is wild. Yeah. Try to use the Vickers on nothing. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, the whole team is just MiG-23 MLs. Good. He is Indian. Either way, it still sucks. Sometimes I look at this chat and I believe the only hope of humanity is an alien invasion. If it's any comfort, most of the people here are like under 12, so... Do you own a firearm? Nope, not legally allowed to yet. Is there anything somewhat redeeming about the French outside the M2K and the FAMAS? Not really. I still have kept my burning hatred of the French. Do you like Juice WRLD? No, I don't listen to rap in general. Rap is a very mid-genre of music. Hello? Hi. Ooh-wee. What is that name? That caught me completely off guard. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's such a good name. Holy shit. That's funny. I'll let him live for that. That's amazing. Who is my favorite musical artist? I'm gonna say a name that like 2 people out of the entire 120 in chat are gonna know. Rio. Oh, 511s are funny for abusing 2U4s? Yeah. That's pretty much their only use case. Bro committed a funny... I don't know what you're talking about, man. Nothing unusual happened just there. I wonder what are some of my favorite artists, actually. I'm gonna get my playlist up. Do you live? I am live, yes. Any playgrounds cleaned recently? Unfortunately not, no. I don't think many 12-year-olds know this game. You would be very surprised. TikTok has done wonders for this game's viewer base, and it has shifted the demographics down a lot. Like, the people who now play War Thunder are not very old anymore. You know what, let's do a... I'm not going to take the underground loadout, but... I've never actually tried out this thing in ARB, so let's give it a whirl. See how it goes. Do you watch any kind of sports? No. Japan is better? Well, I've already finished Japan, so... eh. War Thunder, yay or nay? Nay. F-15A is criminally underrated? Not anymore, because active rotor homing meta, lol. I know someone that is 9 and is top tier in Russia, Britain, and USA. Yeah, exactly. Like, the people who have the most time to dedicate onto the internet are kids. Like, that is going to be the inevitability of streaming. Like, it's going to be mostly children. I should start doing some, like, late night NA streams for people who are... which is North America. So people who are in North America, we don't get the kids there, and then the people who are from Australia can actually watch the streams, so... that could be kind of based. Could be kind of fun. Might start doing them on, like, a Saturday. I found this game, like, when I was 10? Yeah, exactly. Like, there are definitely kids who play this game. Just like football War Thunder awakens a primal urge in me to beat the missus. Average British person. Holy shit, that's hilarious. I got a job and other shit, so not much time to play War Thunder anymore. Yeah, that is the reality of life, unfortunately. I am on min fuel. I didn't realize that. Oh well. We're gonna roll with it. Is the 12.7 SU-27 still good? No. Why do I have a glass spray on my desk lamp? I've been playing with it for the last 10 minutes. I'm gonna put it away now. I get 90% down tiers. The F-15A, I had a horrible experience in the AV-8, so I had like almost entirely up tiers, so I don't know. Could just be luck, we'll see. Missile. I'm gonna use the terrain to mask. Oh, wow. This plane has a weirdly good roll rate. New to War Thunder, don't know what tech trade to commit to. If you want to do primarily ground, go USSR. You want to do primarily air, go USA. Piss off, really? I don't want to have to use my brain for radar combat. I can barely use it for regular combat. FRS, surely you can... Over his, yeah. Probably should have realized that, but it's fine. He's gone. It's not even going for me. I don't know what emissions my radar's picking up, but I don't think whatever any of it is at me, so... Ignore flares. Holy based, we love the pythons. You love to see it. This plane's actually not horrible. It has a decent flight model, weirdly enough. Like, for an incredibly fast plane, it's surprisingly agile. I can actually aim the GSH-23. That is a gun that I can use. Wow. Who would have expected that? Yep, I can just drive that into the ground. I did not drive that one into the ground. It was a magic, and I was getting an RWR bullet spawning anyways. That makes sense. GH70 is goated in sim? Noted. Would make sense. That thing's actually weirdly enjoyable. Okay, cool. Back to this. Oh, my back is really sore today. I don't know why. What country is the best top tier jet? Italy, lol. Homosexual, hi Cookie. Have you seen the people just VTOLing in the middle of the map, being immune to pulse stop while slinging Fox 3s? I've done that myself. It's very fun, actually. Very amusing strategy. It is not incredibly effective, though, because the only way you actually get within active range of anyone on the enemy team is when your whole team dies, and then they just have to approach you because you're the last player, so... Is your stream slightly delayed? It is, yes. My PC is about to die. War Thunder shit optimization almost just killed my PC there. What the fuck? Okay. Interesting. Anyways. Found out about 3 months ago. F-35 or SU-57. Thank you for the $2 SC ball. Good name. Probably the F-35, to be honest. I think the Su-57 just looks kind of dumb in my opinion. Like Spike, yeah, I don't know what the hell that was, but there's something wrong with the War Thunder runways. They keep doing that over and over. It's very annoying. I forgot this channel exists. Yeah, I get that a lot. What's the point of swapping crews when you have to spend SL? It's literally just for aesthetic purposes, essentially. The little crew moving around thing. That's it. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. What? I just got a random alert on my YouTube dashboard. That's never happened before. Don't know what I can really do about that. If your stream starts lagging, it's probably on YouTube's end, but I'm not really sure what I can do about it. So, unfortunate, I guess. Should be alright, I think. I think it might have just been when the huge lag spike happened that almost killed my computer. Might have just been that, but I'm just going to presume it is and keep going on with my life anyways, because I can't do anything else about it, so. Unfortunate. Getting kind of hungry. Oh, it's 2 hours on the stream, of course. Time to order Uber Eats now. I've been talking about fucking sandwiches so much. I want to get one now. Is there any chance you can open graphics settings? It's just max. Like, everything is on the max, but there you go. Thank you for the 3 Canadian Froggy Gaming. Appreciate it. Also, welcome back. It's been a while since I've seen you around. Oh, hey buddy. I didn't know you existed. You are gonna pay very heavily for that missed shot. Pay with your blood. Are you? No, you are just an AI. Oh, interesting. Bam. Okay, no kabam. Actually missed. Alright, cool. Do it again. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there was somebody, like, literally right behind me. He just wasn't spotted. That's amazing. Wow. I looked on my little mini-map and I saw the little, strike aircraft dots. And I just assumed it was AI, so I looked around, didn't see anyone. I was like, yep, that's AI. And then he just appears, like, 1 kilometer behind me again, so that's very fun. You love to see it. Anyways. Thank you, Snorb, for the £2. Very funny message. Thank you, Froggy Gaming, for the 3 Canadian. Even funnier message. Oh, God. And then thank you, Snorb, for the £2 funniest message. Nice. Do you earn enough money to drop out? No, not even close. Could you play the MiG-29G? No, I'm not doing that. Hell no. Do you experiment with user skins and sound mods? No. Converted, I've given you 7 Canadian. Is that how weak the currency is? I thought the Canadian dollar would have been strong. Oh no, it's about 0.75. Okay, that makes sense then, yeah. And now the little donation thing is popping all of them up. Nice. What a delay. Economy is in the drain. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, most countries' economy is right now, I think. Canadian dollar is poo-poo rip. Pound isn't doing too hot either. Yeah, I don't think any currency is doing super well because the Aussie dollar has not been doing great either, so quite annoying. All the currencies are just flailing about while the US dollar is relatively okay. We'll see you another time. Alright, goodbye. Who cares about the Aussies? True. Are you married? No, bruh. Cries in Swedish crowns. Oh, Sweden moment. Lol. Homosexual money. Hee hee ha. Oh, and now the last one's coming through. I gotta find a way for you guys to be able to hear that as well. Like, I gotta, like, route that to a certain channel on my computer. Do you have a girlfriend? Nope. I'll hopefully get one soon. Hopefully, but... do not have too much faith in myself, so... let's see. Is the Russian ground tree worth grinding? Yes, it is. What F5 is that? It is the F5A and it is from China. Well, Taiwan, technically. So they're correct China, but... actually, the one political opinion you guys are allowed to talk about is how shit the CCP is, just because I hate the CCP. And I really hope that the Chinese citizens get a better government soon, because that must be ass living under it. Random tangent, thinking about earlier, the whole political thing system, but anyway. Back on with gameplay. British kicks are so-so. I'm in the States now, so I gotta try to find Tomboy Southern girlfriend, hopefully. Hopefully at some point. How old am I? I am 20. I think. You might not be paying attention. Nah, he won't let it. Nope, he didn't. Lol. Okay, it just didn't... cool. Sure, yeah, no, that's fine. Didn't want it to hit anyways. The ATDW pulls him for a shot, completely whips it, because lol. I whiff all my shots, and the guy dies. Fun. F-14 gets beamed. That's a 9J. No, thank you. EJ is getting harassed. I'm going to pull in for him anyways. He somehow reversed the MiG-23. Alright, reverse these nuts. That's what I thought. Alright. And away we go. Doomed unit suffering in a concentration camp. No! What a shame. Going to a camp in Xinjiang now. Oh no. It is Jova. I'm probably never going to be able to go to China. If the CCP has seen any of these videos, I'm fucked if I ever go to China, dude. Man, if only Hong Kong wasn't taken over again, that would have been based. Could have visited there. Hi, buddy. Hi, little buddy man. Hi, friendo. Goodbye, friendo. I apologize for being so rude, but it must be done. You're not a high-profile politician or someone with super massive reach. True. That's a good point. Probably most of China will not have heard of me. Very fair point. Still going to avoid it, though. I'm not going to hedge my bets. That's still sketchy. You're not pulling in for that, and you're going to bleed all your energy, which will allow me to go for your teammate and kill him while you are distracted doing whatever you're doing. MiG-21 fired a missile, and it went for me, not the enemy. You'd love to see it. There we go, that's Sophia on his teammate. And he pulled up for the MiG-21 as well. I'm going to make sure he does not get a stall shot on him. Flare that, flare that, flare. Thank you. I think that's probably severe. Hopefully severe. I don't know, the little aircraft destroyed message popped up again. And the MiG-21 BIS hits the mountain. Nice. I think that was my only teammate. Yep, it was. Ugh, thick. No, that's fine. I didn't need teammates anyways. It's all good. So now I've gotten an ace. I have no missiles left. We're at a huge ticket disadvantage, and I have to win a... Oh, 1v1. Where are you? F-104. Fuck. Really? Out of any plane it could have been, it has to be the F-104. The one who could just run from me for literally ever. No, that's great. Still would not recommend going to the mainland? Yeah. Is the Japan F5E usable? It's pretty solid at 11.0 now, I think. Or at least if I can do well at this shit at 10.7, you can probably do quite well in that thing at 11.0, but... Alright, if I can try to abuse the sun here and not get spotted until the last moment, maybe he just won't see me, if I'm very lucky. If I don't kill him in this head-on, I think I just will be chasing him the entire rest of the game. No, he saw me. Okay, then, well... That's not good. He's just gonna run. He's just gonna run the entire rest of the game now. Great. I guess I just rearm and try to get missiles, but even then he's just gonna one-flare them, so... Yeah, that's really annoying. Bravest F-104 player, straight landing simulator? Yeah, pretty much. So I think what I need to do is kill ground tow. We've got such a huge ticket disadvantage though, like I just don't think I can win this. Sucks. Shit sucks so much. If I had like one other competent player on my team, it would have been fine, but no. I had to get the fucking crayonators. Great. Thought the F5 was a US plane. The US sold a bunch of them to Taiwan for obvious reasons, so... He's bombing too, yeah, I know. He's a complete specimen. He's probably not going to go for the kill, though, because he's bombing, so he has no reason to. He's probably just going to try to keep running back and forth to base over and over. So my goal is essentially just I need to bleed tickets and pray. But I don't have enough rounds left to really do that. Unless he's, like, dumb enough to chase me back to my airfield. But I also don't think he's that... He's too much of a coward to do that properly. It's a pillbox map too, yeah. Hold on, no, he might actually be fighting us. I've got 2 cannon rounds left. Fuck, I don't have enough rounds for this. Can I bait him into hitting a building? No, I can't. He's just gonna keep running, isn't he? Yep, and he's off back to base. Whee! Look at him go. So yeah, we've just kind of lost this game. I'm gonna try to bait him to the airfield. I reckon I can dodge him for long enough to get to my airfield and then try to bait him into the AAA. I don't even think he is using a gun. If he's not, then I mean, I can just, like, one flare and one chaff all of his missiles, so... It's going to be a very easy experience for me. I'm just going to use the terrain here to block him. Gonna jump over the mountain and then pull in behind it. As long as I stick close to it and don't bleed too much speed, he is going to be forced to go up and over. Yep, and then he's going to be slow. He's going to take a bit of time to accelerate, get back up to speed. And then he's going to try to go around and make another pass on me, so I'm just going to head back to the airfield. Or is he finally heading back to his base? No, he is. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a really dumb fight. I might just J out at the airfield because I don't think I'm killing this guy, so... It's just, yeah. Oh, I saw the little strike guy cross-side and I got really excited, but no, I don't have a teammate. Man, if only the MiG-21 didn't kill himself, we would have been able to get such an easy win out of this, but... Yeah. Have you tried playing the Japan F5E? I think so. I mean, I got a test drive of it, so I presume I played some games in it, but that was back when it was 11.3, so... It's probably quite different now. There's 5 MiG-23MLs on my match and none of them are level 15 or higher, bruh. Average MiG-23ML player. Do we try? I don't even think there's a point in trying to bleed tickets here. We've just lost this. It's so Jova. I think I just J out on the airfield and get into the next game. Because he's just going to keep bomb sledding and there's fuck all I can do, so... Oh, well. Very fun to play. Starting with what I'm doing US, bought the starter pack with P-36. Should I skip the biplanes and air realistic? I would say so, yeah. You're probably going to have a very rough time at the start trying to adjust to air realistic, but just try to stick with it and give it a bit of time and you will eventually get better at it. I would recommend that, yeah. One more modification left and then we get the spading bonus and we've spaded the plane. Do I watch F1? No, I don't. I'm very tempted to order Uber Eats. Could get a sandwich. Could get a sandwich. Could go and pick one up, actually. That is also a thing I could do. Tried Air Arcade, but it's so brain dead. I like watching RRB because it's actually slower and engagements matter. Yeah, exactly. So the test drive of the P40 Warhawk, yeah, you can probably learn decently in that. Should I grind for Silver Lions and low tier? Just don't die, because when you die you have to pay high repair costs, so it's essentially just try to think about getting good at the game instead of trying to make currency out of it. So... It's better on the MiG-23ML, the R or the T? Probably the R for grinding. The T's are probably a bit more effective, I would say, just because of the no RWR warning, but... Add thermals to planes. Most high tier planes do have thermals, and it'll just blind you. It's very funny. Well, they have night vision, not thermals, but... The pods give you thermals, but... Should you flank with phantoms? It depends what phantom, but I would typically say you would want to try to take radar jousts with as many people as you can. Unless they have ERs, but that goes without saying. I'm tired. I didn't get enough sleep last night. I was up till like really late. There's this one stupid Geometry Dash level, because like I'm trying to do the GDGP, which is the demon progression list essentially. And I was doing like a lot of the easier tiers, and I can usually get them out of the way in like 150 attempts or so. There was this 9 circles level with this really dumb choke point, and it took me like over 1,000 attempts to do for like a shitty easy demon. I was like, ugh. Very annoying, but... Yeah. Took me ages, and I didn't get to sleep till late. But I did get it done. I did it. Hell yeah. But now I'm really tired because of it, so... A little bit of a regrettable mistake. He's going to try to use the buildings for cover. Will the missile 911, or will it kill him? Killed him. Lamau. Probably should not play aggressive at sea level on the 35D, but I guess he learned that the hard way. What convergence would you recommend? Between 400 and 600 and turn off vertical targeting and then just don't touch it. I think I'm running 600. I think I set that when I was in prop still and I just haven't touched it since. So as long as you just find something like between 400 or 600 and then just don't touch it, because you want to get used to whatever you have aiming essentially, and vertical targeting will just fuck up your aim between different guns and it's really annoying. So someone just shot. That was bizarre. It's a weird visual bug, I guess. Yes, please go up for him. Stall yourself out for him. Do it, please. I want my free kills. I miss. No. The F5 did not go full ham for the stall. I'm running 800 with vertical targeting. Why? That's like the fucking worst thing you could use aside from like 50. That's so cursed. Really? Man, come on. Why does a gun kill him? Can't even get close enough to get a decent kill on anyone. It's frustrating. What is vertical targeting? Essentially, whatever distance you have set, your guns will adjust their velocity, or not the velocity, but the position to cross their nose whenever it reaches that distance. So, for example, if you can look at the guns like... Now, essentially, they're pointing straight out, so whenever I fire, they just sort of like, they'll almost immediately cross the nose and then keep going down. Essentially, with vertical targeting, what it does is it angles the guns upwards so that they cross the nose as you get to whatever distance you have listed in there. So for me, they would only cross the nose at 600 meters instead of like what I have now. And it means that going between guns feels super weird, and close range shots are extremely annoying to try to hit, so... I would highly recommend you keep vertical targeting off if you have not already got used to it on. If you've gotten used to it on, you might just leave it. It's... eh. You could probably just leave it so you don't have to remap your muscle memory. Only a crit, that really sucks. I hate these guns so much. Like, they just don't work consistently. It's the same shit as the 30mm on the J7E, except this is... yeah. Why not use 800 meters? Because then close range shots just become impossible. The issue is, you can't just set it to the highest range, because then anything under that range becomes really annoying to try to hit. So, you have to try to, yeah, find a happy medium between the two. But for the most part, in jet combat, it doesn't really matter unless you have vertical targeting on. So... Just curious, are you tried? Who? I'm guessing it's another YouTuber. I've got... I mean, people have told me that I sound like literally everyone under the sun, so it wouldn't surprise me. I get comments that I sound like Defen. I sound nothing like him. Search up Trude. Nice one. Tried. Oh, it's a GD player. Aussie GD. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not him, no. That would be super based if I was, but no, I'm not, unfortunately. I would love to be a GD YouTuber. If I had a fucking GD YouTube channel, I would just bail out of War Thunder immediately, so no. Yeah, he's just gone to Camp Airfield, which kind of sucks, but oh well. I'm just going to climb and then dive back down on him. Are the guns different on that F5? No, they're all the same guns. The M2, right? No. M39's okay. My desk just popped and made a weird noise. That jump scared the shit out of me. Let's go, the F5C dunks on him. You love to see it. One of them gun killed a Roland. Funny. Wee. Can't see the other channels in the Discord. You have to go and click the little green check mark that verifies you. And then you can see all the other ones. It's essentially the only reason it's there is just so the bots don't overrun the server. But all you need to do is just go in and then click the little green check mark reaction, and then you'll be able to see the rest. So there we go. Spaded the F5A. 42k left. I can probably steamroll it on the J70, but I don't know if I want to do it now or not. This is kind of meh. How do I get IAS on the readout? Go options, and then it is air battle settings, and then indicated airspeed, and then do TAS and IAS. Anyway, let's roll. Do flaps go from fast speed to low speed? Yes. Essentially the higher flap position you have is the faster you'll go. So raised is obviously no flaps, and then combat is like slightly lower. Takeoff is even lower. Landing is even lower. So landing, you'll be going the slowest if you drop out landing, or you'll bleed the worst speed, I guess. Eat or starve? Probably eat. Indicated airspeed is useless? No, not at all. It's actually really helpful in high tier jets, because it's your true airspeed. So essentially, indicated airspeed is your, no, hold on. Which one was which again? I'm pretty sure speed is ground speed, and then IS is your true airspeed. But essentially, the higher up you go, your ground speed starts to matter less and less because of the way that Mark... Actually, I'm just going to go up super high to show you guys, because it's going to make a lot more sense. Dish the Pyro stream to be here, you better appreciate it. Before, there was a guy in, we ran into a player earlier with the name Pyro's Huge Gyard or something like that. It was very, very amusing. Anyways, as we get up to here, as you can see, the IS is substantially lower than the actual ground speed of the aircraft. And that is essentially because the higher up you are, the atmosphere gets a lot thinner, and it's a lot more difficult to control your plane. So as I'm maneuvering like the plane would at 500 kilometers an hour, not 800 kilometers an hour. So essentially, if you want to go high, it actually becomes incredibly useful. So yeah, SPD is ground speed, IS is relative to air density, yeah. It's your true speed when you're up in the air. You could try to use the Mach number to base your movements off of, but it's a lot more helpful to actually have the IS the higher up you go, so... you do not try to make maneuvers that you think that you can, when in reality you have nowhere near as much speed and you just die, essentially. So at sea level, it barely matters, but like it's much better for me to have it on just so that whenever you do go BVR, you don't get dunked on. So, or just stay low. Well, there's planes that you can't really do that in. Like a lot of the flareless 10.3 planes, you have to sort of go high, and if you don't want to get beamed by an all aspect, there's a lot of planes which you can go a lot higher to give your radar missiles much more like potency, essentially. Stuff like the F-14s, you'd want to space climb in to dump your Phoenixes and stuff like that, but it's not just as simple as, oh, just stay low, so. How do you turn on the setting that shows how much fuel you have left? They're all in air battle settings, you can play with them. It's one of these. I'm not entirely sure, but... How many subs do you get from streams? None, basically. Like, maybe... I actually got no idea. I don't check them, but I don't think it would be more than 100, so... Let's see. Content live. My last stream got 1.9k views, and I got a whopping... Oh, 27 subscribers, yeah. So it's essentially the same increase that I would just get passively, so it's not a massive difference, per se. Oh, speaking of the devil, that's the guy right there. Literally the exact guy from earlier who I was talking about. That's really funny. I forgot I have PL5Bs now, so I get the Chinese obliterators. I'm gonna get close to you so you won't be able to flare this. Or just run out of countermeasures. You don't have infinite. You will run out soon. I'm gonna go for a freer kill and then pitch back up for him, I think. I am the only one left. That's very annoying. Oh, it's a DR1. Okay, no, he does have infinite countermeasures then. Never mind. Lol. He has like well over 100 large cal if I remember correctly, so nothing I'm gonna be doing about that. D6 shots, yay. You'd hit the second round though, but that's really annoying. If I knew it was a DR1, I wouldn't have stuck that. That's really frustrating. It just didn't appear. I assumed it was a... What's it called? CS4, but oh well, is what it is. How do you calculate the ideal climbing speed or angle on early props? I usually just try to take... There is like a full spreadsheet if you want to be like a proper nerd about it, but what I would usually do is just pitch up in degree implementations of like 5, and then if I go below around 260, then I would just go back down a little bit. Install Leo Jake's Lang mod. It's just too much of a pain to try to keep updated, and then I get everyone on the stream going, how do you get your plane names to look like that? Mine don't look like that. And it's super annoying. It's just another stupid question that people can ask, and I don't want to have it on, essentially. So... Why does he leave after dying once? Because I play realistic. You don't get respawns. Are armored target really better? Any better for air? No. The only reason I have it on armored targets is because they do the exact same to air vehicles, and I can kill ground targets a lot easier if I have them on. If I do need to bleed tickets for whatever reason. The fact that I need to fucking bleed tickets more often than actually gun kill people in this thing is sad, but... Goes on War Thunder stream, how do I flare missile? Yeah, mood. That's exactly what it feels like right now. Is it better to dogfight with low throttle or high? You can't just set it in one position then forget about it. It depends what type of fight you're in and who you're facing and how you want to fight them. So there's a lot more nuance to it than just like, ooh, mash throttle too high and then leave it there. So how am I doing? I'm doing alright. Kind of hungry. Realistic is for men, so true. Arcade is for children, realistic is for femboys. Sim is for people... Sim is for losers. Lamau, got him. Anyways. What is the hungriest plane in War Thunder? I don't know why, but I've always thought the Hungarian Gripen C is the hungriest, just because I've always... Whenever I've seen the HUN, my first thought is not it is a Hungarian plane, it is the plane is Hungary, and I don't know why. It's really funny. Part of the UK am I from? I was born in Newcastle. So. Food eating stream when? God no, I would kill myself before doing a mukbang, Jesus. Is the F100 Super Saber? Clearly you have never seen a Mystere. Those guys have a better mouth than the F100. You throttle down to turn tighter? Not really. Like, in a very basic sense, yes, but then once you start losing a lot of speed, your turn then becomes really, really wide. So in an instantaneous turn, if you drop your throttle, you will turn quicker. But then once you've lost that, you're gonna start turning a lot wider. So, like, there's different, not really speed envelopes, but like there's different, your plane performs differently at different speeds. So it's not just as simple as low throttle and then, yeah, turn tighter, unfortunately. It's the same thing as flaps. You can't just have your flaps down the entire fight. You need to, like, be proactive with them and move them up and down over and over. So, A7D better? Oh, yeah, that's true as well. I forgot about that guy. Oh, there's an F4C. Let's go. It's a very mid-dodge of the gunshot, but I held most of my speed, which is good. I guess I just sit here and blade them with all of that missiles. The only one who can really touch me right now is the, they can... Oh, that's a radar. Gotcha. I was gonna try to get position on them, but there's just too many of them to get position on. And of course, yeah, there we go. Thank you, teammate. I was gonna say, of course, you're just gonna sit on my 6 the entire game, but no. He changed his mind. Bam. And all of them just died to my team. That's annoying. The perils of baiting them for your teammates. Also hard I dodged the missile flawlessly. Is that luck or a strat? It depends what missile you are facing. With one of the 30Gs or like even a 20G, it's just not going to happen. So it's essentially just pure luck. With something like a 9B, you can dodge it quite easily. Same as things like the R3, R, and S. It's entirely going to depend on the missile you're trying to dodge. So, there we go. I got you, teammate. No worries. All right. I got this in the background of grinding China for I hit a Harrier G7 twice with air belts and it did nothing. Yep. And you have 60 rounds only. Like, it's so ass, dude. I hate the gun on this plane so much. Why couldn't they have just given it a GSH, dude? I thought he was gonna pull in for the head on there, but he just left. And just got beamed by a 9E. How the hell did the F4C survive that long? Oh, because the A10s are over there, that's why. Do you enjoy high-tier RRB? Yeah. Decently. I mean, it's the most fun I can really have in this game aside from, like, high-tier ground, but... Top tier is kind of ass right now, which sucks, because I used to enjoy that a lot. But, you know, old top tier meta is dead. We have a new one now. Doesn't matter if you think it's ass or not, it's the one with stuff. Really? Of course the Yak 38 is going supersonic and outran a PL5 from like 2 kilometers, 2.5 kilometers. Checks out. Either way, that's game. Got 2 kills. Not amazing for a full down tier, but oh well. Alright, another couple of games, I think, and then we should have it. Apparently my PS4 does not like top tier because it runs at like 50 FPS. That makes sense. We got to add some more words to the blacklist. What would be your favorite aircraft in China? Probably the one that I'm in right now. Goofy flight model, 4 really good missiles and kind of an air gun, but that's alright. It used to be the J&F, but they massacred it, so unfortunate. We stream spading the J11? No, it's already spaded, so I just haven't actually properly unlocked it yet, so... Aren't you the guy that spent $500 to finish the Japan tech tree? Yes, that is a thing that I did at one point. Get 10 FPS and 30 ping in my laptop. I bought it for $100. Yeah, that sounds about right. Found ground, I'll be more enjoyable leaving there. Yeah, I do quite like low tier or high tier ground, sorry. You yawning is making me yawn. Funny. I cannot prevent myself from yawning, unfortunately, so... 101% web meta, indeed. A bomb is worth grinding? No. Not at all. I would say maybe back when like the F111 was decently strong for the US, maybe, and because like the F105 is actually decent as well, but not anymore. There isn't a bomber line which is worth grinding out in my opinion. So maybe the German, if you want CAS, maybe but like the German bomber line. Because the Arados are really fun. IL-28 is fine, I guess, but even still, I don't know. You got the strike line, so. War Thunder chat is always so retarded. I'm so glad I turned that off. I think the only decent bomber I've seen in the textures is the Canberra. Yeah, the B-57 is pretty decent. The F111 used to have good turn as well, but they had massacred its energy right now. Energy retention, so you just bleed all of it immediately and it just doesn't play well anymore. But yeah, the Canberra can actually somewhat fight things, so it's kind of funny. It's just very large and susceptible to air-to-air missiles is the main issue with it. Even shit like 9Bs, it still has a hard time trying to dodge, so. Did you ever play the PE8 and Ground RB? No. Mid. Not mid, but like, I'm not unethical. I have ethics, so. It's a full up tier, okay. I probably shouldn't be climbing, but that's okay. We are in the PLA paraglider, so it doesn't matter. Are you almost finished China? I have 20,000 RP left, and then that's it. So, pretty much finished. Have I watched The Boys? No, I haven't. I don't watch much TV in general, and that's not one that I plan to watch either, so. This was why I should not be climbing. Yeah, the moment I get like more than one launch on me is just where shit hits the fan. Okay, yeah, thank God that I fled that early. Alright, I am leaving. Teammates, can you please help them? Thank you. MiG-29 is gone. This Mirage is going to want us to fight, probably. That was a radar missile, I think. That's not on me. Okay. Oh, it's an F1C. Okay, that's why. Thought it was a 2000 the whole time. No, that's a magic. Yep, unfortunate. Do you regret spending that money on the Japan tree? I made more than 5 times it with a sponsor. No, not at all. It was a really easy video to make. It got quite a ton of views and yeah, ton of notoriety, made a ton of money back from it. I don't regret it whatsoever. In fact, it was a really good investment. I'm probably going to fucking do it again, to be honest, if I can get another sponsorship like it, so. Not at all. I didn't know sponsors paid that much. Oh yeah, believe me. Sponsors are like the main way that YouTubers make money. Like most bigger YouTubers, sponsorships are going to be exponentially more than ad revenue. I'm not going to say exact numbers, but like, it's substantially more, so. You got paid 2,500 for 1 minute ad. It was not 2,500. I didn't give the exact number. I just said more than 5 times, but. But it is a 1 minute ad, but then that ad is then repeated like over what, 400,000 times? Divided by 60 is then, yeah, like a lot more than 1 minute essentially. Fun fact, so it's like 7,000 hours-ish, so. They do pay quite well, yeah, essentially. There's no way they made the money back, though. The issue with advertising is that you can't really give, like, a set amount of money back from it, so. Like, it's the same sort of thing with, like, YouTube. Even if I spend money on a video and don't get that money back, technically it will bring in more reach to get more viewers over time to then make the money back in the long run. Like, it's a calculated risk. It's not necessarily like an instant, like, yes, we're immediately making the money back from it. So it's very hard to actually calculate as the thing. So it's not just as cut and dry as they did or did not make money from it. So. And I have bought things from YouTube ads in the past, yeah. I'm not going to say what because they don't sponsor me, so. Well, now. What would you say to someone trying to start making videos? Think very carefully about what you want to do as far as the content goes. Make something that's genuinely entertaining and get ready to waste a lot of your life editing. Like, people think that YouTuber is literally just playing video games, making money. No, you're a video editor. That is what YouTube is. if you don't like that, I would sort of advise against going into it. So, yeah. Fun little reality check. Remember how we talked about certain planes can only research certain tiers? I do remember that, yes. How good are the PL5s? They're insanely good. They're baller missiles. Amazing. They accelerate incredibly quickly. They have very good pull. They'll pretty much ignore flares under 1 kilometer rear aspect. Like, they're insane missiles as long as you can get them on target. I didn't know they had, like, light-up screens. Those are really sick. Holy shit, look at the lights. Actually, like, reflect properly as well. Damn, that actually looks really nice. Like, the one effect Gaijin nailed. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Anyways, good for them. Why'd you misspell vegetable? I didn't. It is a meme from a long-forgotten channel which most people don't know about. Sun moment. Wait for him to get out of the sun. Bam. Adios. But yeah, these missiles accelerate so quickly that most times people just wait in times to react. If they're paying attention to you, you don't really want to launch it because they probably still will. An F5 will still flare up because the F5 is the heat signature of a fucking lawnmower. So, do you have your burner on? You do. Dodge. That's what I thought. But yeah, they're insanely nice to use. It's just free kills. Saw Drakenfly IRL today. That's sick. Hell yeah. I never get to do any of those little fun aviation things. It's always really cool hearing about other people getting to watch them. So. Hi, you should climb for me. Trust me, you can keep pulling. It's all good. You're not bleeding energy whatsoever, and you're not going to give me a free shot on you whatsoever. Trust me, buddy. You can... Yes. Come on, Mr. Draken. Go sustained. You know you want to. Yes, actually, the gun did damage. Holy shit, that's a first. And his burning corpse fled the missile for me. And God's smartest Swedish man missed his shot. You love to see it. That is why the little PLA paraglider is one of the best planes at 11.0, by the way. What we just did to him there. Bam. See what I mean about ignoring the flares? It was very fun. This thing is a menace. Video bashing Gaijin when? I mean, the next one's going to have bashing the update, not really Gaijin, but decently close. Would you recommend the Squadron FCU? I would, yeah. I would put points into either that or the Hunter. And when you get it, I would buy it with SL, but I wouldn't spend G on it. He just wasn't spotted anywhere. Okay, yeah, he was in space. I hadn't seen... Yeah, he wasn't spotted. That fucking sucks. I hadn't seen a Sea Harrier that entire game, and then he just appeared and missiled me. Sunset map. Fuck all I can do about it. That's really fun, isn't it? It's trying to make you promote the PL5. No, it's the one thing that they actually got right. Definitely wasn't their government, so, you know. Favorite tank and plane in low tier 2.3 or below out of the nations you played? I really don't have any. Like, none of them are super memorable, to be honest. If I could extend it to, like, 4.0 and below, I would say favorite plane is probably the P-51. Actually, the P-39, one of the P-39s was insanely strong, but I don't remember which one. And the Chaffee is one of my favorite tanks to play, and it's still a very little low tier guy. But yeah, those are some of my favorites. Criticizing foreign governments is against Gaijin's rules? No, it's not. Believe me, I've read and know the rules a lot better than you do, so... Wow, the VR extension? Thank you, thank you. I think it's the P39N0, I think. Hold on, I'll check it after this game, but one of the P39s was really good. The cannon stang for the US was really fun as well. The P51C10 is very fun. The 109F4 is really fun. And then the Chaffee and a lot of the early Shermans are all really fun tanks as well. The US, like, 3.3, 3.7 lineups are very, very enjoyable to play, so... Actually, it was 3.7 and 4.0, wasn't it? Yeah. All very enjoyable. I would highly recommend all of them. I hate being in 7.0 because I have no flares or missiles, but I'm against those. If you are playing realistic battles, you will not see flares. Any plane with flares aside from, like, the A1H, maybe, which doesn't matter at all. And the only missile you'll see is the AIM-9B, which can be incredibly easily dodged and is only carried by one singular plane. So, yeah. If you're playing arcade, then why at 7.0? It's just not very good at that point, but... 198 slaps like a truck is fun as hell. Yeah, that's another one I forgot about. Yeah, that was one of my early favorites as well. The 190A1 is very, very enjoyable. What 8.0 is a 9B? The German Seahawk Mark 100. It has been removed for quite a while now. Occasionally pops back up for a random game update, so... Or for the German Unity Day, sorry. Which is like October sometime? I don't know exactly when, but... But yeah, it's the only jet that carries a air-to-air missile at 7.0, and it's like it's very rare to see. I would say not many people actually have it anymore, and very few, like even less of them use it. So yeah, I pre-fled that, and it almost got me anyways. That was very sketchy. Wasn't me. All right, we're chilling. Kind of new to the game. Do you have any tips? I would recommend watching a couple of videos to try to like get the hang of things. Like not high tier videos, but just like basic beginner guides. Watch Defen's control video as well. It has like a little emoji dude with a little camera for the thumbnail. And just try to have fun. Just like enjoy the game and make sure you're enjoying it. Otherwise, there's not much of a point in playing it. And aside from that, just try to focus on getting better rather than the grind, and yeah, you'll have a lot of fun and get better with time. So. Remember the B-29 repair cost was super high? Yeah. That was when it was like incredibly strong, though, you have to remember. Like, they used repair costs as like a balancing method, which was really shit. And at the time, the thing was very obnoxious to fight, if I remember correctly. but it's a long forgotten age now, so it's not really comparable to current meta. So, current game. Allura Pecos have pretty heavily decreased across the board since then, which is very nice. So. This guy's probably not the most bright player. So we get behind him and we fire the missile and he explode. Kabang. Another victory mark for the PLA paraglider. You'll love to see it. RB-24 is so bad. That's the 9B, isn't it? I mean, you can't use it as a primary weapon. You have to use it for essentially a tool to kill either slow players or stalled out players, and only use it under like 2 to 1.5 kilometers. So, what's worse, the R3s or the SRAM? Oh, the R3s easily. The R3s suck dick. The SRAM is frustrating to use, but it's not outright bad. The R3s are just mid. Little buddy. Oh, and he takes the full commit head on. God's smartest War Thunder players. You know, why bother using a skill when you can just ram the enemy full force and get a trade? .13.0 is hard. It just takes a lot of getting used to, but... It took me like 100 or so games to actually begin to adjust to what I was doing, so... It's just going to take a lot of time to stick with it, so... And I dive to destroy bases. Yeah, that might be your issue. I would not recommend going for bases in the Hurricane in ARB. Bruh, okay. Ground targets are better at killing ground target? No, they're not. Well, me when. This might be last game. I'm hoping this is last game because I'm hungry. Man, this plane's flight model is nuts. I forget how good this thing is sometimes. Would you recommend using the Harrier GR3? That's like the really forgettable one, isn't it? It's the one that has countermeasures in the 9Gs, I think, at like 8.7? Maybe? I'll have a look at it after this game. Can I sub? I mean, yeah, there's nothing stopping you, I think. There we go. The J11A. Order. Done. Yay! China complete for the 3rd time now. You love to see it. Oh, my back hurts. There we go. Aria GR3. 9G comes with flares. Yeah, it's probably pretty decent then. Alright. You love to see it. Might do... So the nations that I haven't done yet, I got both the new ones. I got the AV8 and the CMSIP for the US. Got the J11A for China, and I have the Gripen for Sweden. I need the Baz Measure-Far. I'm going to get that on my own. I'm going to do like a C7 video. Japan, F-15JM, right, and then Germany is the ice. Okay. Cool. Okay, so... Probably just going to use this for the ice, presumably, and just spam out games with it. I don't know if it'll be on stream or not. And then probably just EJ Kai for the F-15J. Although the AJ is still pretty good as well. Play one game in it. I am already well ahead of you. I played 5 whole games in it. Wow. Anyways. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it there. I mean, I've had a pretty good time. Overall, I think I'm probably just gonna spam out EJ Kai maybe next stream. We'll see. We'll see what plane I want. I'll probably go for the F-15J next. Why do you have so many A6E games? Because it used to be like one of the most broken planes in the entire game for RRB, but it isn't anymore. So the plane got moved up, the 9Ls got nerfed. It's just, nah, it's not as good, which is kind of sad, but they used to be insanely strong. Anyways, how's your USSR tree? I'll show you the trees. I have done pretty much nothing for USSR. I'll probably make a big effort to grind it at some point, but not right now. Britain, I've got to the rank 5 jets, and I've got a bunch of scuffed test drives, and also the perma of the GR7. For Italy, I've done basically nothing. France, done literally nothing. And then pretty much everything else is complete. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to end it there, grab some food, work on video. So, hope you guys all have a great day. See you Sunday, if you'll be there. And, yeah, goodbye.